welcome in. Welcome to another edition of Kim Sells Stuff. Let me just do. Good morning, cats. How are you? Welcome in. Let me just find resources. Do I have that in here? There they are. Pin. All right. So, welcome in. At the beginning of the show, I always let everyone ask their questions and share their shows. Good morning, Rabbit. So feel free to ask your question and share your shows. I am going to be doing a custom shipping profile for this show, and we're going to do some testing. So I'm going to need your help. Good morning, Megahertz. Good morning, Nietzsche. Good morning, Mia Vita. Good morning, Prairie Nights. Good morning. Hi, Rabbit. Oh, every time I say your name, Romeo starts running up and down the hallway. Loki, go here. Switch. Trade. Yeah. You give me Trump. I'll give you Owl. Okay. Trumpty Dumpty is getting put away for a bit. Humpty Trumpty or whatever he's called. I don't know. Humpty Trumpty. Masha, good morning. Okay, so these glasses do feel weird on me. I'm used to the bigger ones. All right. So I'm going to be doing a custom shipping profile for this show. Why? Because my book show on Wednesday, I had shipping adjustments on every single one because there was no way that my items were going to fit into a 13 centimeter by 13 centimeter by 13 centimeter box because I don't sell in the card category. Thank you so much, Megahertz. Let me mod you. Allow to moderate. There we go. So let's see. Okay. So I've written down all the weights and sizes and all that fun stuff and tried to figure out. I'm going to be testing with 13 ounces. So what I'm doing is it's going to be a default average weight. So the buyer, whether the buyer pays for a whole bunch of light things or the buyer pays for a whole bunch of heavy things, they're going to be paying one weight. So it's not going to be changing because I can't change it. I can't have different weight profiles when you use a custom shipping profile. It has to be a common weight, which works well for clothes and cards and a whole bunch of other things. But when you're doing something like this, it doesn't work. Good morning, Pickles. How are you? Welcome in. And hello, Leah Bra. Good morning. Okay, so I got my max is going to be 12 for that. Okay, so I have three different box sizes that we're going to be doing. I'm going to do a large box. Okay, so what this is where's one of them? Out. Go shoot. All right. Oh, all right. See this box? It's very full. Oh. There's one right here. Way back there. Hang on. I'll just take you to it. It's so much easier. Switch. Sorry. That box right there. That small U-Haul box in the pile of crap. That one. That one is what we're going to be doing. Small box. I notice more and more about this on my end. Weight is getting ignored compared to the size of the box. Yeah. So once you get to like a certain heavy weight and the buyer if it's a lot of heavyweight stuff, so if it's like 1 to 2 pounds over and over again, that seems to offset the size issue. That the amount that Whatnot is charging for those 1 to 2 pound items seems to mitigate the shipping adjustments, but it's your lighter weight stuff. And most of us are in sort of that, heavier than 1 to 3 ounces, but lighter than 1 to 2 pounds, right? So we're in this so we're going to be doing, and I will be selling. For those of you who come in for an actual estate sale, I promise I'm going to get to that. I'm just trying to also teach while I do so. So I already created some Fabulous Friday finds. So we're going to go with the this one pin. Okay, so I'm going to show you as I go. I'm going to edit item. So when you want to use a custom shipping profile, good morning, Beadkind DIY. How are you? You want to go down to the shipping section. I currently have it at 10 to 14 pounds, just so that I had a scary number. Loki, you're not, Humpty Trumpty is having a nap. You go play with other toy. Here. Good morning, Smith Terry. Good morning, Maureen. How are you? Okay, good morning, Chris, as well, and Brenda. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to switch to custom. So it's right here. I haven't written this yet so that I can do it with you, okay? So as you can see, I have made a lot of custom shipping profiles over time. A lot of them were just examples that I was showing on shows. So like heavy box, bundle of books, etc. So we're going to do a new one. Yeah, I have a lot. We're going to do a new one, which is add new profile. And we're going to call this profile U-Haul small because that's the box size that I'm using. So my maximum box size is going to be the U-Haul small box, which is, I translated it to centimeters, is 42 centimeters by 32 centimeters by 32 centimeters. So the initial weight I'm going to put is going to be, I didn't think about that. The initial weight is going to have to be 18 ounces. Okay, so you have to put the initial weight. So what you want to do there is think the item plus the bigger box, how much is that going to weigh? So I'm going to put 18 ounces as the first item's weight, and I'm going to use that for the banker box as well. So I need to write that down. 18 ounce start and a 15 ounce start on the first one. Yeah, that should work. Okay, here we go. So I've got that done. Now I need to go right here. This is the key part that you need to turn on. Set maximum number of items in the box. You need to do this in order to create the box size. So first and foremost, I have to say how many on average is the maximum number of items that I would be able to get into that box based on what I sell in an estate sale show. So I kind of went with, for this experiment, and I'm going to adjust as I need to, I'm going with 14 items can fit into that one box with the, because I wrap like it's gonna get run over by a transport truck. So I'm putting 14 as the maximum number. Once a buyer buys when the buyer buys the 14th item, then the 15th item that they go to buy will create a new box. So they will get a second box. That's the way it works. So my next is I'm going to do select a box size. So I'm going to do a custom box. So instead of 13 centimeters by 13 centimeters, it's going to be 42 centimeters by 32 centimeters by 32. Ooh, what happened there? By 32. Oops, 32. Okay. And then set a fixed weight. This is important. Set a fixed weight for the next items that are going to go in. So the incremental weight is going to be 13 ounces because your girl still speaks in American and Canadian. Okay, so my custom box name is going to be U-Haul Small. 18 ounces is going to be the first cost. So it's not going to be cheap. It's going to be in the 1 to 2 pounds, that price plus the size of the box. So we're going to see how bad this is. And I've put in the size. I've turned on, the important thing is you have to turn on that set maximum number. And then I've said that 14 items can go in at the most. And then I've put my custom size. And then I've said 13 ounces. So I'm going to hit save. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put it at 15 ounces for the first item. Screw it. Okay, 15 ounces. 15 ounces for the first item, 13 ounces after that. Here we go. I'm hitting save now. Okay, and then we hit save changes. Now let me unpin it. Oops, daisies. Let me unpin this. And then I'm going to pin it again. What now is the shipping cost for this item? For the first item you put in, what does the shipping show? $14.67. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. $14.67 to go to you, megahertz. That's not bad at all. I'm sure the Americans in the room are seeing something horrible. That's normal for you. So that's normal for you. It's a 15-ounce item, and you're still getting charged. This makes no sense whatsoever. Whatnot. You're still getting. I'm sure the second and third item would be more. Okay, so we've got that done. I'm If that was really horrible, I was going to go to a smaller banker's box size, but I really do want that size because I can fit a lot bigger items in there, because 42 centimeters is 16 and 3/8. So I can do like 13-inch size items in that sort of thing. So 1467 for you as well. That's weird. Prairie Nights, $8.63, Ella. What the fork? Wow. Okay, hang on. Let me just compare that. Let's edit again. Cause that, like, does that's and seven only $17.11. That makes no sense. Okay, so let me actually, I'm gonna switch. I picked 15 ounces, right? So 15-ounce start. So I'm gonna switch to that. Select, save changes. And now I'm gonna pin it again. So now it's just with Whatnot's 13 centimeter by 13 centimeter by 13 centimeter box. What is it saying for? Is it the same? It's the same. Riddle me that. Riddle me that, friends. Riddle me that. Does that make any sense? Same. Same. That is so okay. I'm sure the second item is more expensive. So let me just edit it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to put it in at my U-Haul, my custom. Now I have to find it. U-Haul. Oh my god, where is it? Now I have to, there's no way to actually search. Oh dear. Unboxing. Whale test run. Holy cow. I love this. Large box for awkward item is one of the names I put. Butterfly. Rolled posters. Come on, we can get to it. Small U-Haul box of vintage. That's not it. Test. Hub sauce. No. Oh my god. I'm never going to find it again. U-Haul small. There it is, of course. Save changes. Okay. So all the work so that when I ship and I change my box size to anything up to 42 centimeters by 32 centimeters by 32 centimeters, I should not be getting a shipping adjustment. If my weights are under and my box size is under that, then I should not be getting a shipping adjustment. If I get a shipping adjustment, your girl's going to lose it, right? Because, yeah, so it's to, Uline has good prices for boxes. Yeah. And if you don't buy Uline in bulk to save on your shipping costs, there is a pickup fee. But if you know somebody in your community who also buys from Uline, they like you, then ask them if you can pay them for, and they can order your stuff when they order their stuff, and then you can just pay them a little, like, finder's fee for that. Yeah, because Uline does have really great prices, but it's the shipping that always makes me go, I'm not doing that. Not doing, that's it. See, shipping always catches people. Okay, so that's interesting. So I'm going to actually now do an edit with a 30 by 30 by 30 box. Now, this wouldn't be for today's show because I really think that that's too small for a lot of the items that I'm going to sell. But say I'm doing an ephemera show or something, I would use a 30 default box. But let's just see. Since the big box doesn't seem to make a difference, I'm sure the 30 by 30 by 30 box isn't going to make a difference. But I'm going to show you how to do a custom shipping profile. So you go into the item that you create and you go to your shipping section. Right now it is at 10 to 14 pounds, which probably looks horrible on there. And we're going to go to custom. And then we're going to say right here, it says create new profile. We're going to do that. Sorry, my screen is totally cracked, but you can still see most of it. And I'm going to call this a 30 by 30 by 30. 30 by 30 by 30 for mediums. Oh, how weird. For mediums. Okay. And the first weight that I want is 15 ounces for the first one. And so I put in my first item, and then we're going to do set maximum number of items to put into one package. And for this, I'm going to say maximum of 10. And so I put the maximum, and then custom. is going to be 30 by 30 by 30. So this is where, and this is why you need to select this, set the maximum number of items. That's where you're going to find where you can create a custom box. So we're going to go 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. So now I have a custom box, which is 30 by 30 by 30, which is Dear Whatnot, what most of us would like to have. And then I'm going to set a fixed weight for additional items of slightly less, and I'm going to go with 12 ounces. So that is my custom shipping profile. What's the best measuring tool to measure your box? You can get these for cheap at the dollar store, and they hang around your neck, and I just have like 20 of them so that they're everywhere around the house. That's what I use, but you can also, when I can't find my 20 of these or my 50 or whatever, I have like a lot of, the retractable ones. I end up just using a piece of paper because I know an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper is going to be 8.5 by 11. So I use that to measure sometimes. I just math then. Okay. All right. So I've done that. I hit save. And now we're going to save the changes. And now we have we should have a much lower price. Yeah. I keep losing them. It's like pens. I can never find a pen when I need one. I can never find scissors when I need them. I can never find tape when I need it. I can never find these because, well, I mean, my house is chaos. I totally admit my house is beyond chaos. 14.6, so it's the same. So it's the same. So it's going to be the second, third, and fourth, the cost of the second, third, and fourth items. So if we start doing, I'm going to start selling, and I'm going to be using this profile, the Fabulous Find Friday, with a larger default box size of 42 centimeters by 32 centimeters by 32 centimeters. Now that means that you all may pay a little bit more in shipping, but it sort of averages out. So sometimes you buy a really big heavy thing and it's not going to cost you as much, but you're going to pay the same amount whether the item is 4 pounds or 4 ounces. If everyone understands that. So yeah. Okay. So we're going to start unboxing, and I'm going to go, I'm only going to be going till noon. We'll see if I actually manage to do that. I'm only going to be going to noon, and the reason for that is because I have a dishwasher that's coming today. So I need to clear an area so that the dishwasher can get in the house. The new dishwasher. And then the old dishwasher is getting taken to the scrap. Okay. So I'm just going to start, and we're just going to go. An iPhone, it's the Measure app that comes with the phone. I didn't know there was a Measure app on an iPhone. So there you go. I learn something new every day thanks to Megahertz. It's literally called Measure. Okay, trying to get your acclimate level, and it's my climate. Okay, so what you want to do is just go to, let me show you. Hang on. I have in my profile, I can't speak English right now. Minimize show, account, view profile. I have in my profile, if you go to that where you went, there's I put it at the very top now. Let me see if I can find it. Let's search for me. There I am. Linktree. There it goes. Whatnot resources. So when you go to my Whatnot resources, it will, I actually put it at the very top here, all of mine that are available, so you don't have to go to the Canva one is if you want to start to edit your own. But if you want to just get all of my downloads, it'll take you to my Google Drive, where I've got everything there for you guys, including thermal shock labels. I have them in PDF form as well as PNG, depending on which you prefer. There's the winter one and the summer one is in there. So yeah, so the link is in my profile, and it's case sensitive. So that's where I suggest you go. Okay, so yeah, it is bit, I Can I make this bigger? I can't. So it's bit.ly. Oh, see, it changed it to but. bit.ly/m/ capital T for the, capital red, capital rooster. So it's case sensitive. I didn't think about that when I did it. Yes, this phone is hanging on. The other one is fine. The iPhone, I'm talking to you on my iPhone while I do things on and try and teach. I used to do it the other way around, but yeah. So we've done custom shipping profiles. Tomorrow, if you're a seller and you are yeah, no problem. I'm sorry, 5 Acre Primitives. Yeah, I've got I dropped my other Android phone in the river. So I am punishing myself. I'm going to suffer with this phone for a while because I dropped my damn phone in the river and I hadn't had it for that long. So, I don't deserve a new a new Android phone right now. And I got a dishwasher for Christmas today. Because that's how we roll in my house. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Collecto Cards. You were awesome. Thank you for the tip. Everyone, please follow my friend Collecto Cards. Great White Maple, good morning. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, right. So tomorrow is my Saturday chat show. I'm changing up my shows so that Saturday is when I teach. Teach a particular topic. We will still do questions and answers, but Saturday's morning show is going to be all about. Second show is this Saturday. You're sweating again. You're going to be awesome, Collecto Cards. You're going to be awesome. What time is it? Tell us when it is. My Saturday morning show is going to be about how to create thumbnails for your shows that increase the number of times people click into them. So high click-through rate. Thumbnails is what we're going to be talking about. How to make your thumbnails click worthy. Yes. And I'm going to talk about using AI, whether you like it or not. I'm going to be talking about using AI. I'm going to be talking about using Canva. But I'm going to be telling you what the rules are, not the rules, but what the studies have shown are the ads that people click into. And remember, your thumbnail is an advertisement. And I think if people start thinking about their thumbnails and advertisement, that will make the difference to how you view those thumbnails. If you think that's an ad that I'm putting out there, I think you're going to be more likely to want to create a clickable, click-worthy, really. You can click into anything. It could be silly. It could be funny. Anyways, we're going to be talking about all that on Saturday. Okay, so let's get into this. Hang on. Let me just boop you guys back a bit. And, okay, so, I have to take you over to the boxes. Hang on. Now, if there's really big stuff in the boxes, because I'm literally unboxing from what's in here, if there's really big stuff in the boxes, I will not be shipping, I will not sell it on Whatnot. I apologize, but if it's just too big, it's too big. Okay, so we have this box of stuff. That's box 1 of mystery items. Excuse me, Loki. Nope, that's not a box of stuff. Let's see. Pull this over. Box 2, this is not going to. It's too big, but there's, what's in here? I don't know. That's box 2. And then let's see. Then there's box 3 right here. Good morning, Jespian. So, hang on. Going to try and go slow. Box 1, box 2, without this, or box 3. Which one would you like? Which one would you prefer? Box 1, 2, or 3? Sorry, I'm moving you back. Pickles says 3. Pickles says 3. All right, 3 it is. Here we go. Excuse me, Loki. Oh, Loki. No, that's not for sale. That's your toy. We're not going to sell your toy, I promise. No, we don't need your toy. Thank you. Yeah, no toy. Thank you, buddy. Box 3. Okay. Here we go. let's do this. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be easier to ship. I mean, that one big bowl is not going to, okay, here we go. We're going to dig in. Oh, these are really pretty. So there's 3 different ones of this, but I'm going to sell them each separately. There's 3 different ones of this. Again, I'm using a custom shipping profile, so you're going to pay the same weight no matter what the item is. So this is gorgeous. Made in Japan. It's super, look at, there's even a leaf on here. That's hand painted. That little leaf there. And I'm trying to see if it's hand painted or not. It's hard to tell the whole thing, whether the whole thing is. I don't think so. It's too uniform. All right. So, and it's got this gorgeous design here. So we have this gorgeous jug, vintage, Japan. And here I'm going to teach while I talk. Okay. Not 5 minutes. Let's go down to 20 seconds so I can talk for a second. All right. So if you see made in Japan with the word Japan, then it's definitely post 1921. Why? Because between 1891 and 1921, there was an act in place in the United States that demanded that there be some sort of printing on it that said where it was made. But after 1921, it had to have the English version of the name. So you'll see Nippon on things that are from 1891 to 1921 because they had to use English characters, but they could say Nippon, which is how they say Japan. So, but then after 1921, the United States government demanded that all items that were imported into the United States had to have the English word for the country of origin. So it couldn't say Nippon anymore. It had to say Japan. And so if you've ever heard the inappropriate term nippers, which is how during the Second World War, that's how they described, they either called them the Japs or the nippers. Then that's from Nippon. Yeah, so there you go. If you ever hear that term, that is because Nippon used to be on things from 1891 to 1921. So there you go. Yeah, I'm not AI. I'm definitely not AI. Okay, so the next one that's part of this cute little set, the dirt is free, by the way. These are estate sale finds, so your girl hasn't had time to do anything but bring them into the house. So this one does need a bath, so you're paying for the dirt as well as the item. But look how pretty this is. It is gorgeous. And other than dirt, which is coming off, other than dirt, it's in great condition. All right, so I'll run this one next. Starting. Oh, not 30 seconds. Jesus, 10 seconds. There we go. 10 seconds on this one. Start. There we go. It's, yeah, the dirt doesn't weigh much, but doesn't matter anyways. You're paying a set amount no matter what. No matter what the weight, you're paying a set amount because I'm using a custom shipping profile today. Okay, they are gorgeous, aren't they? And then the third one of this cute little set, also made in Japan, of course, is this cute little open sugar with, look at there's like tulips or roses. I think they might be roses. Little roses. You're welcome, Collecto Cards. So yeah, it's so pretty. Okay, running now. 10 seconds for this cute little set. And I'm going to be organizing as I go here. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. All right. Now we need to find, where am I going to put this stuff? Oh my God. All right. Ooh. I think this has got a pinkness to it. Where's my darn, I never have one when I need it. No, I'm not using Chit Chats. I'm using a custom shipping profile for a 42 centimeter by 32 centimeter by 32 centimeter box. Hi, Dave. Good morning. How are you? With a 15 ounces as the initial weight, and then the second item is going to be 13, second, third, fourth, fifth, up to 14 items in one box. So this does have a little bit of pink to it. And is it $34 shipping? You're off the beaten path. Holy cow. For everybody else, it was the exact same. That is so weird. Hang on. Tell me what this one shows you. Does this one show you less or same? We're playing the less or same game. Same. And Pickles, you're still at like $17, right? Dave, where the heck? Maybe they just don't want it. 27. Maybe they just don't want to ship to Alberta. You need to change your postal code back to the old one. That's what you need to do. Let's try again. Let's see if it changes for you, because it might have shown you the 10 to 14 pound box. Is it better now? I know it's not usually like that. Is it better? Is this one better? Because for everybody else, it was the exact same. So you should be 35, 40. That is so weird. Hang on. Let's see. 12, 15. This one. What does this one say? Look at us. We're playing the what is this price? It sounds like it's a bug. Hi, good morning, Magnus. I'm Rika. We're testing right now. So Dave's going to tell us what the shipping is for this one. Sorry, Dave, we're making you work. Because now I'm curious. 1508. So that's weird. It should have popped up as the same. Yeah, that's worrying. All right. We're going back. Sorry, Dave. If there's something you want me to bundle, I will bundle for you. Okay, so this is pressed glass. So it feels like cut glass, but it's pressed glass. Depression wear. I'd say from the feel of this is on the antique side of things. This is old. And it does have a little bit of a pink sheen, but of course, and I'm not using Chit Chats. So it's just that Dave's postal code got changed where he lives in Alberta, and it increased all of his prices on whatnot for shipping. It's so weird. So Dave, go back to your old postal code. They'll find you. Just use the old postal code. Screw it. That's my opinion. So this does have a little pink hue to it. So I'm betting anything that this probably glows like crazy. Yeah, Canada Post can figure it out. There is a little chippy poo that is actually from when they took it out of the mold. It's a mold error right here. Because this was pressed, like, so the glass was hot and then they pressed it into the mold to make this, which is kind of cool, isn't it? To think about that. And there's a little hairline. It's like fuzz in there, also an error when they made it. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see it. Now I'm just teaching about glass instead of selling. Good God. Can you see that little fuzzy part there? That's like, it's so cool actually. Because that's part of when the two pieces of glass were fused together. And this got a little bit of it's not a crack. It's actually inside there. It's really cool. Anyways, I know. And hey, look at the stuff that I have sitting out in my front that has been sitting there for a while that I need to get rid of. I just need to get a dumpster again. Okay, so I have a feeling this glows, but of course, do I have my black light with me? No, of course not. All right, so we're just going to start. Everything's starting at $5 unless it's really high end, by the way. Because bubble wrap is expensive. And this is so pretty. I love this. I would put some nice sauce in there. Ooh, the trifle sauce. The chocolate trifle sauce that I have. Dave and a Dave. These are the beep beep. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Here is one Dave. He's an alcoholic. That's not you, Dave. G Foman, trademark, Toronto. So this is an antique bottle from G Foman, if somebody wants to look that up, from Toronto. So antique bottle, the best Dave of your life. All right, 10 seconds for the antique G Foman. I want to look this up now. In Toronto. I wonder what was in here. Was it booze? Was it medicine? You should wear that shirt to the bar. Loki, get back. Mommy needs some space. Beep beep. What's this? Serving pieces. Serving. It's got a rare cardinal on it. That's a family joke. That's a joke between my daughter and I and her cousins. Okay. Keurig is unique. Keurig serving pieces are cherished gifts because of their variety and beauty of design, hand inlaid by master craftsmen. Shells, coins, woods, and metals are fused into satin black phenolic. Phenolic. They are impervious to alcohol and boiling water, but wash with mild soap and water. So there is like little pieces of something right in there. That is so cool. There's a little, see, that's like wood right there. And then I don't know what's in there. Shells, probably. Shells or wood. So this is made in Monterey, California. Vintage serving bowl with a very cool story on the back. This would make a really great gift for Christmas. All right, $5 starting now for this Monterey, California vintage serving dish with a rare cardinal on it. Alrighty, no worries. Next in the box, beep, 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 beep. Thank you. Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, a tea canister. It's seen better days, but still very cool. Antique tea. Let's see inside. Woo. The hinge is still working fine. That usually doesn't happen. All right. So someone could give this. I don't know if a bath would be a good idea or not. It's definitely got patina to it, which is kind of cool. All right, running that now. 10 seconds. Running the antique tea tin. Hello. And usually right here is where a label would be put by the different company, the tea company that was selling it. So they would get sold a whole pile of tea tins from the tea company from China or India, and then they would put their own label on it on the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is a Mikasa. Ooh, it's a Mikasa design. Helena Uglow, Japan. Little vase. Look how cool that is. Mikasa Uglow design, Japan vase. Isn't that cool? Little bud vase. I love Mikasa. I love vintage Mikasa because it's just so elegant. Loki, leave it. There's a squirrel. There's a squirrel outside. That's a squirrel. That's his squirrel bark. Okay. Moving that on. What else do we have in here? Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's too big to sell on Whatnot. Ooh. It's a vintage box for licorice, all sorts. It's seen better days. We'll do this one for $1. Yep, start auction. All sorts vintage, all sorts candy box. You could put a Christmas present in here, and they'd think they were getting old candy, and then they'd realize, no, we're not. Ooh. N.C. Polson and Company Limited, established 1877, Montreal, Canada. Potass bromide USP was in here. So it's an old, and what's the patent? April 9th, 1889 is the patent date on the bottom of the glass. How cool is that? That is very cool. It doesn't have its stopper still, but it is very cool, especially since this is still here. And there's the company, so you could even look it up and learn about the company. All right, 10 seconds. on the glass. And if you're a seller, feel free to share your shows. You are very welcome to share your shows in here while I'm running things. I may not always announce what you say, but I do care. Okay, that's it for that box. Ugh. Let's just rearrange stuff back in here. I'm probably not going to pack it as well as I did in the first place, but I will try. All this stuff is going to come to my booth now. If it doesn't, you guys get first pick, and then what doesn't sell goes to my booth. Okay. All right, so we've got, see what's in here. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back down again. Hang on. All right, so we did that box. So your choices again are box number 1. It's pretty deep in there. This is, no, that's not box number 2. Box number 2 is here. Box number 2, well, I'm not going to sell this. It's too big, but there's other things in here. Hi, Loki. That's box number 2. Or a new box number 3 is this box here. So, box 1, box 2, or box 3, your choice. As I grab the cord so I can, your choice. 1, 2, or 3. Let me know. Whew. And welcome in, everybody. We are unboxing today. We're having some fun. Nietzsche says 3, so 3 it is. Thank you, Loki. Here we go. Oh, gosh. This is very heavy. It's got a very cool symbol on the bottom. It's pewter. It feels like pewter, at least. This was from an antique store. I bought it at an antique store. Isn't this cool? This will not start at $5. So it's a little pewter serving dish, or you could use it as like a trinket dish. This just needs a good polish, but it is, and the dirt is free. But I think if you polish that up, it would look a lot better. And I don't know what that... Magnus Myberg has a show today at 3:15. Canadian seller networking live with me. Co-host, welcome. I will rate a Canadian seller today with a show that starts at 5 p.m. Hi, Tasha. Okay, so this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. All right, this is heavy, but you're paying just one money. All right, $10 starting now for this gorgeous antique serving bowl. It feels like pewter. It kind of smells like pewter. Pewter had a smell. Oh, I think this is all from this antique store. Most of this is from the antique store. Woo, how exciting. Okay, we've got an antique. I think it's antique. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the age. So, there's the bottom. The only imprint on it is a number 3. Look at the gorgeous detail on this. This is quite a heavy piece. This was what the price was in the antique store. I didn't pay this, so, don't feel guilty about bidding. But it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to start this one at $10 as well. Only $10 today. I wish we could do like $12.99 and that sort of thing, but it's very cool. I love this too. You're going into the... Ooh, I missed this. Look at this on the side. So it was a wine jug, because there's the grapes and stuff. So this was a wine jug. Okay, next up. This is gorgeous. Poppy England. It says Poppy England on the bottom. Wait. Poppy England. Look at this lovely mug. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. So it was transferware, but then hand painted was all this gold finish on it. As you can see, they overpainted in some spots. So this is Gorgeous transfer wear with gold detail, Poppy, England. Let me see if there's anything under the price tag. Nothing under the price tag. I'm going to take the price tag off. Okay. $5 starting now. Hi, Sam Pop. Good morning, Knucklehead. How are you? Welcome in. Isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. What else do we have in here? Ooh, yes, it's the real McCoy. It's a McCoy piece. Look, it's got a puppy and a kitty cat. I think that's a cat. Are you a cat? Possibly a cat or another dog. I don't know. And a spinning wheel. It is real McCoy USA, and it is a vase or planter or vase. It even says RS over there. Let's just check it for condition. Is that paint on there? Yeah, that's somebody's household paint got on there, right there. Yeah, it's coming off with my nail, so it's fine. There is a crack right here. So not perfect McCoy, but the real McCoy. The real McCoy USA planter, MCM planter. I love this. There's so many McCoy collectors out there. Okay, so I'm going to start this at 10 doll hairs. 10 doll hairs. The original price was $42. So it is $10 only today. Otherwise, it's going in my booth with my other McCoy pieces. Or maybe I'll put it in that auction. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, what the heck is this? Ooh, this is very cool. It has some writing on it. I don't know what that says. It has some writing on it on this side. There is nothing on the bottom. It's very interesting. It's fascinating. And is that paint or a chip? Chip. A little bit of chip there. But it's a bowl or a planter. So you could serve, what'd be really cool in this is to serve your nuts. Put your nuts in, your tree nuts in here. Just to clarify, serve your tree nuts. Just your tree nuts. Just saying. Okay, $5 starting now. What did he have it at? $18. Holy cow. It is super heavy. It is super heavy duty. It would definitely hold your nuts. Good morning, Shauna. How are you? We're unboxing today. We're having fun sorting through my stuff. We're discovering all kinds of pieces. A Brothers Honeysuckle. A Brothers Honeysuckle. There's okay. All right. See how there's a hole here, and right in there, can you see how there's little holes so that the water can go through? I don't know what this is for. Is it a vase, or is it supposed to be for your toothbrush? I don't know. It would be kind of cool to use it as a toothbrush. Egg separator, maybe. Ooh, that's cool too. It's pretty big, but it's so cool. Now I need to look it up. Oh, okay. He had $18 on it, so let's run it for $5. If you buy it, you can do your own research on it. Good morning, Donna. Welcome in. Isn't it pretty? I know. It's so pretty. Honeysuckle is the name of the pattern. So pretty. And from A Brothers. It doesn't say where it's made. So that's another thing. So that could mean that it is before 1891. It could be that old because it doesn't say where it's made. And it had to say where the country of origin was. Even if the country of origin was the United States, you had to say where it was made starting in 1891. Sometimes these tariffs add all kinds of interesting things. So you can thank Mr. McKinley for that. which if any of you watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you know the boring teacher told us all that tariffs are bad for an economy. Based on the McKinley Act. But it did also change things like the reason why it says made in England on the bottom is because of that. So if it was made in Germany between 1891 and 1921 and it went to the North American market, they did the same thing for Canada as they did for the US, because we were considered kind of the same because we're the same market for them. Germany could have said, it wouldn't say Germany, it would have said, I can't remember what the name of Germany is, Deutschland, right? It would have said that. So if you see that, then you know that's probably 1891 between 1921, unless it went to the European market. If it went to the European market, they could do whatever the fork they wanted. But if they were sending it to the North American market, it had to say between 1891 and 1921, at least it had to say in English characters where it was made, but it didn't have to say it in English language. After that, after 1921, it did. So, I mean, made in England, we can't tell, but this is probably post 1921. This is T.G. Green and Company Church Greasley, made in England. Now, this has got a lot of staining on it, and I'm telling you, you can soak the living daylights out of it, and this will not come out. But this would make a super pretty planter. If if you're thinking of a gift, this would make a super pretty planter to take this gorgeous 2 pieces and make a little planter. If you had the wherewithal, you could drill in it, but otherwise put succulents in it, because succulents don't need to have a hole in the bottom. So there you go. 2-piece set, or you could still drink out of it. It's stained because it probably had lots of use as a teacup. So there you go. Absolutely gorgeous. Made in England, Greeley, 2-piece set. Ow, ow. Okay. Moving on. You need to step back. Backity back. Thank you. Ooh, are there more of these? There are. Okay, hang on. There's a set of these, so I'm gonna put that aside just in case, so that I don't find. Oh my gosh. All right. Nowhere does it say where it is. So, where it's made, I mean, where it is. The original sticker price. Hi, Liz. I'm selling stuff. I'm unboxing. And I'm using a custom shipping profile because your girl can't fit this in a 13 centimeter box. For a 5.12 inch box. Look how cute these are. They're really well painted. It doesn't say where it's made. I would assume, based on the age, this is probably German in origin. But it's a very sweet little set. I'm going to just run that for $5. Originally, look at the price that it was in the antique store. $46 in the antique store. Yeah, it is antique. It's antique German. I just saw a chippy. I'm glad nobody bid. There is a little chippy on the back of him. You poor thing. Loki, you really need to move out of the way. Thank you. All right, what else do we have in here? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we've got a teacup somewhere. And we got teacups coming up. Hang on. All right, I found one match. Oh, is this New Brunswick? It's New Brunswick. Is the chip glazed? No. It doesn't look completely glazed. Stupid. Yeah. But it's very cool, isn't it? It's so pretty. All right, this is Adderley New Brunswick tartan. Adderley New Brunswick tartan. You get free sticker residue with every purchase of this particular item. You get free, and there's some dirt in the bottom. There we go. New Brunswick tartan teacup and saucer set. And I'm just going to run that for $5 because I can. New Brunswick teacup and saucer. Isn't it cute? If you live in New Brunswick, you have to drink out of a New Brunswick teacup and saucer. It's in the laws of New Brunswick. Totally is. Totally is. I'm not making it up. Not making it up at all. Oh, okay. We got another one. Yep. All right. Oh my gosh, this is a Shelly. This is a Shelly, but it's a very specific Shelly. It is so lightweight. I cannot tell you. It is so lightweight, and I can see that. I can. Yes, can you see that? I can see. Hang on. Do you see what I see? Ignore the crap in my front yard. There's. Can you see that you can see it? Now you can see that you can see it. Yeah, gorgeous. It's a Shelly piece. Hang on. It's Shelly. It's even got its registered number. So Shelly England, which is all everyone's like hot to trot for Shelly. And then of course it's got a saucer. And it says Paisley. Is that the name of a I don't know. I don't know what the story is behind it, but it's cool. It's Shelly. It's really pretty. I'm gonna run it for $5 because I can. Oh, that's weird. It says run again. Oops, something went wrong. Oops, something went wrong. Thanks, whatnot. Oops, right back at you. No, 10 seconds. I'm going to thank God for 2 phones. All right, fine. 20 seconds. It's at the town of Paisley. Everybody needs a Paisley teacup. Anybody know anybody who lives in Paisley? Paisley anywhere? The coat of arms of Paisley. Yes, you're right. I thought maybe it might be a family named Paisley. You know, Bob and Marge Paisley. And their son, Rupert. Rupert Paisley III. Oh, I found another one of these cups. Okay, I've got 3 so far. We're digging. Ooh, this one's pretty. Rosina bone china made in England, and it's got birds on it. Yes, Paisley was all the rage. I had a Paisley tie because I used to wear ties because I was a prep. Sometimes I was a prep. You need the pelican on the wall behind me. Oh, that's from Florida. That's like I bought it in Florida at the Red Rooster Antique Store, which was right across the street from my mom's place in Florida. So if you go to the Red Rooster Antique Store, you might be able to get one. Rosina, made in China, and it's got this very pretty. It doesn't say the name of the pattern, but there's birds. There's the inside. He wanted $45 for it, but today only. It's going to be. Hang on. Oh, there's a lonely bird on this side. So if you hold your cup like this with your right hand, but if you hold your cup with your left hand, the person you're talking to sees 2 birds. So if you're a lefty, you're showing more birds. I don't know what that means, but you are. It's so pretty. I love teacups. I used to have a huge collection. I've switched my collection to teacups. I'm reducing my collection to teacups, which is why normally your girl would keep all of these. That's how you let people know if you're single or in a relationship. Oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm single. Come hither. Come hither. I am single. I love that. Oh, pretty. Oh, yay. Okay. It's always fun to go into the box and try to find for the right person. It's always fun to go into the box and try and find the matches when you have teacups. So this just says made in England. So what does that mean? That means it's at least post 1891. It's probably post 1921 by the looks of the pattern. You wanted a whole $12 for this. I do actually love this pattern. It's kind of funky. It's utilitarian and like fancy pretty at the same time. So no maker's name on it, just made in England. Starting now for $5 hairs. Just $5 hairs starting now. It's so pretty. Look at it. Ooh. Yeah, I do love that combo too. It's like masculine meets feminine, or like if you're a race car driver, your wife could have one of these while she's watching the race. This is very cool. Where am I going to put this? Oh, over here. On the New Brunswick tartan. Funky feminine, exactly. Everybody please follow my friend, What Liz Likes. She's like the, oh, this is interesting. She's the OG of Cellar Chats. Everything I learned at the feet of Liz. This is a mug of Queen Mary, Queen of Scots, with her entire biography on here. Well, not her entire, but Mary, Queen of Scots, born 1542. 1542 to 1567. She was young when she died. Wowzers. In beauty thus beyond compare imperiled. The Queen of Scotland rises on the world. Pierre de Ronsard. Brought up at the French court, Mary acquired manners which made it hard to adapt to English court life on her return. Despite a life beset by foul plots and murders, her courage and beauty have made her a romantic legend. And then it lists her husbands. 1558. Now let's do the math. 1558 means she was 16 years old. Dauphin Francis made Mary Queen of France. On his death, Mary returned to Scotland. So in 1565, when she was 23, she married Lord Darnley. Arrogant and demanding Darnley met an untimely death. And then in 1567, at the ripe old age of 25, she married Lord Bothwell, suspected along with Mary of the death of Darnley. She was forced to abdicate and she fled to England to seek aid from Elizabeth I. And in 1587, Elizabeth reluctantly had Mary beheaded for treason. Gosh. That says 1587. Oh, she was Mary, Queen of Scots from 1542 to 1567. Okay, I get it. And then 1587. So she didn't die early. She still died early. She was only 45. John Knox, a fanatical Protestant. John Knox was opposed to Mary's strong Catholic views. So there's even John Knox's on here. You get her whole profile with like her with one of her husbands. And this is from Kings and Queens, Dunoon stoneware made in Scotland, designed by Ruth Bowden. There you go. If you've ever wanted to just sit and sip with Mary Queen of Scots, or you know someone who really loves English or Scottish history, I have the mug for you. Well, I found the mug you were looking for. I know everybody in here was looking for a Mary Queen of Scots mug, and good news, not only did you hear all about Mary Queen of Scots history, because I had to read it all out, because I can't help myself, but you also could have purchased that. But now that'll go in my drawer. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh, it's pretty. Tunstall. It is HK Tunstall. It is absolutely stunning. Tunstall's like the is very similar to Moorcroft. Tunstall is very collectible. Very pretty Tunstall jug. I'm checking for issues. We've got nope, that's a error in the, there's one chippy poo right here. Always something, but it's very, very pretty. You'll see a lot, when you see Tunstall in the wild, you'll think that you've fallen across a Moorcroft. You have not. It is Tunstall. But it's very similar. Any Wades or French fees? I don't know. I don't know. I've like little tiny Wades. No, not today. I don't think these boxes have any little Wades. There might be some bigger Wades. And we're just going through a box right now that's from an antique store. I bought a ton of stuff out of an antique store that was closing. And so, I bought so much that I hired 2 movers to help me, and they just packaged stuff up, and like the box lots I bought were insane. So I don't even know what's in here. It's pathetic. I know. Theodore Paul, fine English bone china. That's an error in the making. It is a little trinket dish with men hunting. I think that they're hunting. They're with their hunting dogs, that's for sure. No, yep, they're duck hunting. Duck hunting, little trinket dish. Duck hunting trinket dish starting now. For 10 seconds. Fine bone china. Hunting dish. Trinket dish. For the duck hunters in your life. It's not exactly like American duck hunters, is it? Oh, okay, I'm not going to read this one out. But we got another king. We have Bonnie Prince Charlie, who, if you don't know, Bonnie Prince Charlie, he was, anyways, you can read up on it. Bonnie Prince Charlie, another Scottish king, queen, king, like he was meant to be king of Scotland. It's a whole thing. It is a his and hers, except that they weren't together. And he's 1745, but it's definitely interesting that there's a Bonnie Prince Charlie as well. So if you have a Scottish person in your life or a history person, hi Thrifty Fox Shop. Hello Angela, Ashley, how are you? We have a Bonnie Prince Charlie mug. And you know, if you want, you could also get the Mary Queen of Scots mug. I'm running out of space. This box is too big. I think this is it. This is the last thing in this box from the antique store. This is Honiton, England. Honiton, England. Gorgeous hand-painted little dish, plate, serving plate. Good morning. It's very pretty. Honiton, England. Good morning. It is lovely. It's so pretty. I love these I love the colors. I just love the colors. All right. That's it for that. That was easy peasy. All right. Got it. I've got to put stuff back where it was. So hang on. Bear with me while I put things back as gently as I can so we can get to the next section. It will not be as perfectly packed as it was before. But that's okay. I do like Honiton, Honiton. Honiton. I assume that's what you're asking. You could be asking something else. Honiton. I'm sure it's collectible because he wouldn't have the antique dealer, the antique store owner. He never wrote on an item unless the maker was important. Yeah, it's really pretty. It looks like it's the early century. It looks like 20s, 30s ish. It feels 20s, 30s ish too. You know what I mean? When you there's a weight factor to it. Okay, all right. Ooh, down you go. I think this is close. Yep, that. Oh no, that's. All right, no, not that. Okay, so we've got. Oh, all right. Back to make aggravated angler. Hello, how are you? Okay, Blazing Pokemon. Good morning. So we're gonna turn. All right, so we still have box number 1 that so far haven't. Oh, I forgot about these. They're too hard to ship. Okay, that's box number 1. Box number 2 is this one with a bunch of mystery items in it, but not that. We're not going to do that bowl. Or box number 3, is all a bunch of weird stuff in here. Oh, look, this is where I got it from. I don't know what's in here. I have no clue. 3, 2. We've got it. We've got a tie. Someone else needs to. Good morning, Nat. How are you? 3. Okay, 3. Sorry, Nat. 3 it is. Hang on. Where do I go? Whee! Oh, good golly, it's heavy. I need to just hire somebody for like a week to help me in here. Okay. Oh, good Lord. We have 2 of the Beanie Babies. still in their package. We've got Glory, the mini BB beanie. We have Glory from McDonald's. And we have Britannia. Rule Britannia. Britannia, rule the waves. Toy animal. So there were 4 of them. There was Ireland, Canada, England, and Glory. Dog toys. They would be good for Lily, but I'll put them on here first. They're still in their package. Who knows? You get both of these for $5, so $2.50 each. Hello, how are you? Fine, thank you. Would you like a cup of tea? No, I'll take coffee. All right. Loki! Loki Woki! Come get a toy. Which one should I give him? I'm going to give him the States. Sorry, everybody. Here, toy. You got to get it out. Get the toy out. And he's like, nope. No, I'll just grab one of my toys. Okay. Oh, this is a clock, Donna. I'm just getting just checking to see. Okay. And it's working. It's a battery operated. It sits like this. Hang on. Let me put it. I have no place to put it down. Okay. 9, 6. There. Okay. Please hold. So it sits like that. It's meant to look like a steering wheel, and the motor, the seconds go around, as you can see. There's the battery. Made in Hong Kong. Motorcraft Racing. Steering wheel clock. Battery operated. So if you know someone who's a racing fan, this would be perfect for them. It's a little desk clock. Wait, I'm not holding it up. There. It's still going great guns. All right. Still working. You can go there. Okay, get back. Here. Take your toy out of there. Yeah, take it away. Okay, speaking of racing, we have a Coors Light 40, whoever that guy is. Oh, Sterling Marlin. It's written on the other side. It's a Sterling Marlin. This is I guess this is where all the tools are kept. This is his tool truck. It's got a little back end. So it opens up and you can see inside. So this is Sterling Marlin's tool truck. Tools not included. 10 seconds. Running now. 10 seconds if you want Sterling Marlin. Donna's like, I want Sterling Marlin's tool truck. Kind of cool. It's starting to rain. Oh, God. Go away, rain. Thank you, Donna. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. I shall put your truck right there. Your bag. I have a bag for you right now, but now it's going to turn into a box. Okay. Under the Weird and Wonderfuls collection, I have a inaugural season of the Diamond somethings. Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks. It's an inaugural season. I don't know what I'm doing. Awaiting next item. Why does it say awaiting next item? Did I not put enough in this one? Oh. And now I'm afraid that I did something stupid. I did do something stupid. Oh my God. How did I do that? I'm so special. Hang on. We're going to have to edit this one. Edit listing. I didn't put the quantity. I didn't put the quantity as 1,000. We're going to put 2,000. Okay. And we're just changing the shipping profile to the one for U-Haul. Please hold. Sorry, everybody. All right. I know this says 30 by 30 by 30 on it, but we're just going to ignore that. Please fill out all the required fields. What field didn't I follow? What? Oh, it's too many. 2,000 is too many items. That's why. 1,000. Done. Holy cow. There we go. All right. I'm going to have to use this. Fabulous Find Friday. Not default 30 by 30 by 30 box, but that's okay. I think you guys can figure it out. And I'm going to run this for $2 hairs if anybody wants an inaugural Diamondbacks baseball from, oh, thank you, Arizona Diamondbacks baseball inaugural ball. It even says inaugural ball or inaugural season. Thank you, Donna. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. I'll put that with your truck. Oh, you did a good job. You found it. Okay, we got wrenches now. This is a weird box of stuff, everybody. Okay, so these wrenches were painted so that the guy could put what the different sizes were. These are for so when you bought a vehicle back in the day, and when you bought in the 20s, the teens, the 20s, the 30s, when you bought a vehicle, it came with tools so that you could fix it yourself. It came with tools and some instructions so you could fix it yourself. You do need to bring it, or you just start to need to sell stuff, or just eliminate a bedroom. So somebody painted this. I'm sure you could strip it off if you wanted to, but this person wrote on it. So I'm going to do 2 each. So these are, this one, I can't read what that says. Darn it. I wish I could, but there's too much paint on it. So these were for your car. And so he wrote on it, I'm assuming it's a he, wrote on it what the different sizes were. But you would have gotten this with your vehicle. It would have come with your vehicle, which is kind of cool to think about, is that your vehicle could have been fixed with just like these. So I'm going to do these 2. And then I've got another set, and I've got 2 more sets. But if you've got a car fanatic, they will love these because they'll understand if they're into antique cars, like my father was. My father had multiple sets. So this says Planet JR, I think. Yeah. And it's on the other side too. Planet JR. Planet JR, and this one, I don't know what that says. So the paint can come off and then it looks more like this. But I don't know why. Maybe they had it on display or something. So another 2 antique automobile tools, repair tools. So you would have had this in your vehicle. So you could do changes, tire changes, pull out the spark plug, whatever you needed. Okay, and then the last set is actually pretty awesome. This is Ford USA. Again, take the paint off, strip the paint off to bring it back to where it was. As you can see, it says Ford, and there's the part number. So this is USA M40 17017. Yeah, they're worth the money. They're beyond worth the money. There's the antique car collectors love these because they need them. Like they actually need these. So this would have been for your tire. Ford. So this set would have gone together for one vehicle. And I'm guessing that the reason why it was painted blue for this guy was because he had a blue Ford. So there's 2 of these. They're slightly different, but there's 2 of these. There we go. This one says Ford. So it's way more valuable because it says Ford right on both of them. And this one's got the actual part code. All right, no worries. Next up in this weird box, we have... Ooh, oh, I love these. These are so sweet. My house is small, no mansion for a millionaire, but there's room for love and there's room for friends. That's all I care. And it hangs. And this is made in Japan. Very sweet little thing to put in your house. I sell these in my booth all the time. So it will go in my booth. If nobody wants it today, it will definitely go in my booth because these sell really well. People love these cute little things. Where's my booth box? God. Oh, there it is. Oh, my back. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have bent down. Oh, hello, buddy. Hand painted. Hand painted little sweetheart. Just says hand painted. Doesn't say where it's made, so it could be quite old. It could have just had a sticker too. So $5 for the sweet little guy with his backpack, little rambler, with his little kerchief. So sweet. All right, buddy, you're going over here. Sorry, Loki. Beep, beep. Oh, Blue Mountain Pottery alert. Blue Mountain Pottery. This is the Cobalt. This is one of the more popular glazes. This is a Cobalt jug. Blue Mountain Pottery, as you can see, BMP Canada. Cobalt jug. I will not be selling this for $5. This I'm gonna be kind, and I'm gonna do 15. Normally I would put this at 45 in my booth, but today 15 because I love you guys. Absolutely stunning Blue Mountain Pottery jug. Da da da. No worries. Next up. Oh, hello. How are you? Made in Germany. Germany. This worker. And he's a bricklayer. We have a bricklayer. So if you know somebody who's a bricklayer, this would be an awesome, or a general contractor, someone who builds houses, anything like that. This is a really great gift for Christmas. And I will start this at $8. As you can see, 65. Made in Germany, bricklayer figurine. So very cool. So very cool. Okay, where are you going, buddy? You're over here. Do you want the other toy? Do you want other toy? Here you go. Here you go. Take the toy. All right, this is Evangeline, which is another Canadian pottery company. This is Evangeline Pottery. It is a cream and open sugar set in this really beautiful drip glaze. Sorry, that's Loki in the background opening up his toy. Gorgeous Evangeline. And the interesting thing about Evangeline Pottery, I'll run this for $7 for the set. $7 for the set. The interesting thing about Evangeline Pottery is they're part of Connect Pottery, which is part of Foley Pottery. And Foley is from New Brunswick, but their factory burnt down and they moved everything to Ontario and Quebec. Thank you, Nat. This is so pretty. It's coming to you. 1, 2, 3, coming to Nat. Did you open it up all by yourself, Loki? I'm so proud of you. So if you see, some Evangeline and Connect Pottery and Foley Pottery was made in New Brunswick. There's that one I would date to just after they moved. So, and then if you see any Beachcomber is the father, the eldest statesman of Foley Pottery. He stayed in the mansion, and in the basement of the Foley Mansion in St. John, New Brunswick, he made his own pottery. It's kind of like a hobby thing. So this gorgeous piece, totally screaming mid-century, absolutely gorgeous serving bowl, or just I would put this on my coffee table and just look at it and love it. I'm going to run this. I'm running it for $5 by accident, but that's okay. If you buy it today, I won't say how much I was going to run it for. There we go. Don't hit run next. That's lesson number 1. All right, that's going in my booth. Oh, that's going in the booth box. Sorry, buddy. No, get back. Get it. Oh, look at this. Check out. Okay. Look, this ashtray, which can also be used for all kinds of other things. This is a cigar ashtray. This is a German cigar ashtray made in Germany. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You see the big deep. Now you could use this for just about anything. I would put like my spoons for my dip right here. And we are going to run that for $5 because I can. What the hey? In my booth, it's going to be 25, but today, $5 hairs made in Germany. All right, no worries. Next up, the cool thing about that is it's stenciled. Oh my god. OMG. Okay. This is Blue Mountain Pottery. This is the mocha glaze. It is a matte glaze, and this is the mocha seal. Holy moly. All right. We are going to start that auction for this one at, I would normally do 50. Today for you guys, I will do 30. It's as low as I'm willing to go because this is amazing mocha. There is one little error right there. That's from coming out of the mold incorrectly. Oh, mocha is so hard to find. Mocha and Celadon, hard to find. Ooh. We have a McDonald's, but not that kind of McDonald's. McDonald's export tobacco tin. So we got a few tobacco tins here. This is the first one. So this is the gold standard cigarette tobacco. I'll just run this for $5 today. Because I can. Because I can. It's my party and I'll sell if I want to. Sell if I want to. You would sell too if it happened to you. Do, 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 do. All right. What else do we have in the tobacco tins? We have Mark 10. Mark 10 tins starting now. Mark 10 tobacco tin. It still has a little excise stamp and everything on there. Alrighty. All right. Somebody used this for carriage bolts and U-bolt for their TV antenna. But this is a Edgeworth ready rubbed. That's right. It was ready rubbed tobacco tin. America's finest pipe tobacco. A pipe tobacco tin. Ready rubbed. It's ready rubbed. I don't know what that means. Sounds strange to me, but ready rubbed tobacco tin. And I love the fact that it had TV antenna U-bolts. How many TV antennas do you see now? So few. In my day. Oh God, this is pretty. Gorgeous. It's not even cranberry. It's red. It is not cranberry colored. It is a nice, gorgeous red, not the darker cranberry. Is that dirt on the bottom? Yeah, there's residue on the bottom. And then there is this beautiful etching on the sides of it, just on that one side. All right. Starting for $5, gorgeous red vase. Oh, starting there. God. I hate that you have to press the buttons like 3 times before it'll actually go. Alrighty. There we go. All right. No worries. Where am I going to put this? Sorry, Loki. Ooh. We have a very pretty yellow basket. Pressed glass. As you can feel where it was in the mold. With etching on the sides. And then this, yeah. I think it's tulips. I'm not too sure. $5 only today for the gorgeous. This would be great to put like candies or something in, or put your makeup brushes in. That would work too. Just have it on the counter with your makeup brushes in it, or on your dresser, depending on where you do your makeup. When I do makeup, it's in the bathroom because that's where the best light is in our house. Oh, another export tin. Another tobacco tin. running now. If you're wondering where I buy a lot of things from, it's Curated. All right, what else is in here? I've got some ephemera, but I will save the ephemera for my ephemera show. So I'm going to pull those out, put those in here because they're going to go in the ephemera show. On Wednesdays, I do books and ephemera, so those will go in there. And these small things are going to go in the small show, so they're going to go over here for the small show. Oh my god, this is so pretty. And it is Saint Jorioz, Jorioz. Pottery something. Hang on. It's French. It's en français. There we go. Can you see that? La Potterie de something. Okay. And as you can see, it's got like all the paint on it and stuff. Whoops. I don't want to share my show. I want to switch. There. Welcome back. Okay. Gorgeous. There's birds on the tree with the hearts down below. Hand painted, hand thrown pottery, handmade pottery from France. I'm only doing it for $5 because I'm nuts. Cashews, I tell you. Absolutely cashews. It is absolutely gorgeous. Wonder how old it is. I'm curious how old it is. I'm going to look it up. Things I don't have time to look up, but I'm going to look up anyways. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Some of this stuff is too small to sell today. I'm going to go in the smalls show and the ephemera show. Yep, smalls and ephemera. But this little art glass tray, and it's got little flecks in it that look like they're silver flecks. You can see that. Whoosh. Push it so it's more towards the light. There we go. Very, very pretty. There's your pontil scar. All right, switch. So, this gorgeous art glass dish, trinket dish, or it could be, it was probably an ashtray. These almost look like sparkly ashes, don't they? All right, where are we going to put that? Over here. Okay. What else do we have in here? Oh, there's another Tunstall. Where was that other one? I can't remember where it was. This one sadly has a chippy poo. This Tunstall does have a chippy poo right there. So I will run that for $2 if anyone's interested. Absolutely gorgeous. HK Tunstall, England. Little double-handed vase or jug. All right, no worries. Put that one down there. What else do we have in here? It's bigger. Those are smalls. Does this have a lid? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Hang on. Oh my gosh. What's in here? It's bigger. Hang on. Sorry, please hold. And then there's some books in here, which I'll grab. Ooh, that's fairly heavy too. What in God's name is that? Okay, so this is a brass trademark. It says registered trademark. Brass circa 1890. It's a little... The inside doesn't look like brass though, so it's almost like it's brass plated, I would say. It's very pretty. All right, brass piece running now, circa 1890, according to the antiques store owner. He did know his stuff. All right, no worries. That's going down there. And then we have this, and I have no idea what it is exactly meant to be, but it could hold just about anything. There's a little hole in the bottom, so it could always be a planter too. I think that's meant to be a monkey. I don't know. We'll just put this, we'll chalk this up to oddity. It is carved out of some sort of stone. And it is just weird. It's strange. It is extremely strange and different. And welcome in if you're just joining. We are unboxing today. I'm the Red Rooster. I do shows 6 days a week. 3 of them are seller chats, community chats, and 3 of them are selling shows. Okay. We have a book. We have a book, which is on the heavy side, but that's okay. 4th edition, Teacher's Edition of Language for Daily Use from 1959. Copyright Great Britain, printed in the US of A. There's really awesome pictures inside, 1959 pictures. And this is the Teacher's Guide to Language. So we will run that for $5 if anyone's interested. In the Teacher's Guide from 1959, Language for Daily Use. This would actually be good for ESL, I'm guessing. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Raymond E. Yates and a boy, his story of a boy and a motor. This is from illustrated with photographs and drawings by the owner. Ooh, copyright 1944. The early motor builders. And there's like Faraday's first electric generator, the shape of a magnetic field, the construction plan for Little Speedy. So how the current reverser is connected to the motor battery. So it's like a kid's story that also includes all the information about science and a story about a boy who creates his own motor called Little Speedy. Making Little Speedy. Kind of neat, huh? Showing you all how to make your own little motor. Let's see if there's a picture at the end. Motors in the workaday world. Come on, show me a picture of Speedy. I want to see a whirling, look at that, a whirling cork motor. Making Little Speedy. There you go. Little Speedy, the most powerful of the group of motors described using a magnet. That is so cool. So it teaches you all how to make your own magnet motor. This is really kind of cool. I kind of like it. I want to learn now. Look at that. Drawings and diagrams and pictures of kids and everything. I love it. I love it. Okay, where am I going to put this? Over here. Where's the book pile? Oh, behind me. Right. Okay, let's see what else we have here. All right, the rest is more of the same. More of the same, so we're going to, and some littles. So we'll put that aside. Okay, so we've done that box. All right, choices of boxes now. I'm going to skip box number 1. Hi, Peacock Jewelry, because it has not been loved at all. So that was box 1. Box 2 still doesn't have any love, but here it is. Let me just take, this is too big to go, but there's some stuff in there. Or this is now, that's box 1 now. This is box 2. I don't know what's in here. Mystery items. I have no clue. Oh, I know what that is. Oh gosh. And then box 3, which has got some toys. It looks like some toys and God only knows what else. Box 2 says the Thrifty Fox Shop. Absolute Flipping Deal says box 3. Okay, I need one more vote. Unless you say box 1 and then I need another vote. Box 3. Okay, box 3 wins. Box 2 will be afterwards. I'll do box 3 and then I'll do box 2. All right. God. Look how honking big this thing is. There's no way that can go on whatnot. Okay. Box 3 is going to go first. And then box 2. All right. Look at my mess. Everywhere mess. It's just my life. Oh, okay. What do we have in here? Ooh. Okay, so there's these things. This thing. And this thing. And then there's all these little, what are these called? Beyblades? I think these are called Beyblades, right? Beyblades. There's a whole bag of Beyblades and the thing. There's a whole bag of it. Hang on. So you get the entire bag of Beyblades and shut up, Kim. It's a Beyblades bag. Beyblades. What everybody needs. They look like fun. They look like they'd be fun, like spinning tops or something, and you attack each other. I don't know. I have no clue. Where am I going to put this? I don't have any room. Okay. The next bag of toys. Let's see what's in here. There's a rock guy. There's an angry guy. Oops. The rock guy pushed you guys aside. There's 3 of these angry guys. What the heck are these? Oh, for McDonald's. DC Comics for McDonald's. 2013. Okay, 3 of these guys. There's this guy. Hi, how you doing? Oh, his head moves and everything. Yes, I'm just a child. There's another guy. Whoa, sorry, buddy. You're very articulated. Articulatable. Oh, his neck even goes back and forth. Yep. Yep. What the heck is this? What happened to you? Oh dear, what happened to you? Look at him, poor guy. I'm sorry. Whatever happened to you in some scientific experiment. Oh, this guy, his head turns almost all the way around, whoever he is. He's got weird things on his feet. 1983 Cannell Productions. Cannell. Whoever that guy is. And this guy. And these 2 guys. This guy. And this guy. Okay, and that does say 1983 Cannell Productions. Whoever that creepy guy is, whose head can turn all the way around. So you get all of these characters and people for $5. Everything I showed you that I'm trying now to lift up. Yeah. There. And there. Got it. Got them all. Now I gotta try and put them back in the bag. That's not gonna happen. Okay, we are just accepting defeat here. Alright. That's littles. Fun. I'm trying to figure out what this is. But the bag has something written on it, but that is not what this is. A creative auto-tuning camera with this weird function here. A USB camera. A USB camera. Okay, I'm going to start that for a whole $1 because it's just a USB camera. I don't know. Computer camera. All right, no worries. That's going in the donation pile. Okay, so more of these. Is there anybody in here who makes their own wine? Because if you make your own wine, just message me and I'll put together a very cheap little package of a ton of these labels. You can just sit with me in a private show and pick out the labels you want and fill up a box for like $5. Because I have tons of these. Tons. Now I don't know where the box is of that. It's probably under here. It is. Hang on. I'm just going to put these all together so they're all in one spot because there are tons of these. Okay. That goes in the smalls. There we go. Oh, that goes in the smalls. All right, there's only one more thing in this box, and then we'll go to box 2. Good news. There are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtle power. Ooh, did you see that? Oh, that was fun. All right, what does that say? Well, it says Donatello and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what it says. All right, is this another Mickey D's thing? Yeah. 2012. 2012 Mickey D's. There's one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. There's another one. He's got these things that move around. Oh, we got this guy on a skateboard. We got this guy has a helicopter thing. Ooh, wait. Do you press the button? Okay, it doesn't work so well. It works okay. All right. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, that's better. Hi, Picky. There we go. There's another one. He's got a into his head. Where's his face? Oh dear. This one. Oh, what does he do? Oh, did you look at what he can do? Oh, this guy. What does he do? Oh, he goes like that. Hi, hello. How are you doing? That's right. I only do these shows so I can play with toys. What do you do? Hey, where's his head? Oh wait, there was a movie where there were like fake ones, weren't there? There were like evil fake turtles that weren't real turtles. So those must be the evil fake turtles, if I remember the movie correctly. And then this guy, I think he's meant to have a one of these things. Anyways, what does that say? That says made in China, something, something. Anyways, turtle, 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 and wait for it, turtle. A bag of turtles that are mutant, so be careful. You have to feed them pizza, is what I understand. Is they need, if you buy this, you need to feed them pizza a lot. So please make sure that you feed them pizza. Donna, do you have pizza? Me too. I do. I prefer chocolate turtles as well. Although I'm allergic to walnuts, so I can't have them anymore. Thank you, Donna. 1, 2, 3. Those are coming to you. Put it over there. Okay. And then that's done. Oh, next box. Right. Ooh. Jeepers. Okay, next box of That's So Random pizza. All right. MGM Grand Las Vegas mug. So if you went to MGM Grand Las Vegas, or if you want to pretend you did, if you just want to, if over Christmas you want to say, I can't come to Christmas dinner with you, Aunt Sheila, who's rude and whose husband is gross. I can't come to Christmas dinner. I'm so sorry because we're going to Las Vegas. Then when you could just take a picture of yourself with the MGM Grand mug and say, I was in Las Vegas, and look, here you go, Aunt Sheila, I brought this back for you. All the way from Las Vegas. She won't forking know. She won't forking know, and I've solved all your Christmas trouble. There you go. Merry Christmas. You have an excuse to get out of Christmas dinner. You are going to Las Vegas, and you can just say that you spent all of your time gambling, and the only thing that you brought back was this beautiful mug. Problem solved. All right. And then this, 2, 3. There's dirt and dust, but you know, that's free. So this is like a little planter set, or you could, you know what, you could use this for dips. This would be great for dips. I have more ideas. Just follow me for more pro tips on how to avoid your family. I've got lots of ideas. So you could put succulents in this, or you could put little dips in this. I do whatever the fork, if it's yours, you can do what you want with it. This would be a great little, put some candies in it and then give it as a gift. Just put some of that, you know, plastic stuff around it, put some candies in it. It's really pretty. Thank you, Nat. Isn't it pretty? It's such a great little set. You get the whole set. Nat 1. Congratulations, Nat. That is coming to you. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna start a Nat pile over here where it's safe. Okay. What do we have next? We have hugging bears. This is the bear hug. These were very popular. In fact, my grandparents got married in 1940, 41. They went to these aren't theirs. These are not theirs. These were a souvenir from Trent River, just down the river from me. These are a souvenir from Trent River, but these were a popular souvenir item. And my grandparents bought one. That the only thing that they bought on their honeymoon when they went to Niagara Falls for their honeymoon in like 1941 was they bought their own set, but their set's green. And my grandmother stuck them together. I'm unsure why there's a sticker there, but I'm just going to leave it on. So this one is missing its cork, but you can buy replacements if you want to actually use this, as opposed to just have these cute little bears who hug. Little bear hug, and it was oh, I'm missing something. The joys of definitely need more tips to not invite my sister-in-law for Christmas. Is she allergic to anything? Like I think part of the reason why, and I'm sorry to my cousins, but I think part of the reason why my father enjoyed having a cat was because the cousins wouldn't come over. I don't have any Marvel cards today. No buyer stuff, but thank you for asking. I do have some somewhere, but not today. I don't believe. I will double check. Hang on. Where did I put the smalls? I just saw some cards in here, but I don't know if they're Marvel. There's a Pokey. Yeah. No Marvel. There's no Marvel. Apologies. No Marvel today. If anyone sells Marvel cards, please say hi. Feel free. In my shows, you are more than welcome to say, I do sell them. If I say I don't sell them, then feel free to say you sell them. The more the merrier. Oh gosh. A Dollar Dazzlers import. I think this is, I don't know. So, oh, I love these things. Oh, wait, go here. Same difference. I don't know why I'm turning it around. But anyways. Made in Taiwan originally. It's a vintage coat rack. These things are awesome. I love them. Even has a little lock on there. Okay, anyways. Start auction for $5. Raid! EastEnder Resales, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I'm allowing you to moderate. Everyone, please follow EastEnder Resales. Sandra, please feel free to share your shows and make an announcement about what you have going on. Everyone, please follow EastEnder Resales. I know I'm selling. I'm not selling a lot, but I'm selling. Whee! I said groovy. Thank you so much. Isn't this cool? I love these things. Yay! Congratulations, I said groovy. We've gone through a lot of boxes, so if you guys want me to, after this, review anything that hasn't sold, let me know. Please hold. Ugh. I'm just gonna move stuff over here. Let's see. We are in my sunroom, by the way. Ladies Wear show tonight. Lots of newness from East Ender Resales. I love East Ender Resales stuff. It did sell. Yes. I say Groovy just bought it. I think I have another one somewhere. Leah. Do I know where? No, but you know. Oh, if you know, you know. Okay. This is not going for nothing. I sold one of these in the first year I was on Whatnot. I sold one of these to Vintage Zinnia, actually. This is Quebec art craft. This is Quebec art craft. You do not see in Ontario. We do not see a lot of Quebec art craft. I absolutely love this. I will not sell this for any less than $40. It is absolutely stunning. Let me just. I got this at an antique store, and they're just so hard to find. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, "You're on your way to family weekend vacay. That sounds awesome." I'm jealous. I miss going away and doing something. All right, you know what? $38. I'm gonna give a little discount. $38 plus. If you have an egg, you can always use one of your coupons. Don't forget, there's coupons up above if you have egg. I love you. I love you. That's going on my shelf. I'm going to be setting up eventually. I keep saying that I'm going to, and then I never get around to it. I will be setting up a whole Canadian pottery extravaganza. Speaking of which, Blue Mountain Pottery, but a Blue Mountain Pottery Grizzly. Isn't he awesome? Look how pretty he is. Blue Mountain Pottery. Kids and doggos are being so good waiting for the bulge. It will happen. I hate to say it. Something will go wrong. But like if you can accept that something's going to go wrong, $35 for the bear. If anybody wants a Blue Mountain Pottery grizzly bear. Yeah, I will be setting up downstairs all of my favorite pieces. Have a great day, East Ender Resales. Thank you so much again for the raid. There were thousands of people you could have picked, and you picked me, and I'm very honored. Thank you again so much. Everyone, make sure you're following. Wonderful Sandra. Beautiful Sandra. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, no, it's already gone. I've already put it away. Okay, that's that done. Oh, I love these. Old... this one's sterilized chestnuts, product of Italy. I love these burlap bags. So this is Italian chestnuts were in this. This is where you put your nuts. And if you're looking for a place to put your nuts, you can hold a whole bunch of nuts in here. So Co-op Agra, it's all in Italian. It's pretty cool. These burlap bags are the bomb.com for decorating. So an old chestnut bag, Italian chestnut bag. I said groovy. Yay. And who won? I said groovy won. Congratulations. Yay, that's coming to you. That's awesome. It is so cool. I love those things. I've got some burlap on me now, but that's all good. All right, and then the next one that's a burlap bag. Can't read what it says. Is it inside out? No, it's not. It is like as much soft. It's not burlap. It's almost like a cottony. It's like way softer. But it's been probably because it's been washed a few times. Can you see Fevs? I can barely read it. I can barely read what it says. Jutes, thank you. Yeah, it's much softer, but it's so awesome. So there's another one. Run next. There we go. So this one, it's fainter, but you can see that there's writing on it. I love the smell too. I don't know why. Just reminds me of I don't know what it reminds me of, but it just makes me happy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Made in Japan. This is a cookie jar. Hang on. There's the 2 pieces to it. This is a cookie jar. Oh gosh, this is big. It is a coffee grinder cookie jar. Made in Japan, coffee grinder cookie jar, vintage cookie jar. Why is a coffee grinder? I love it. Look at the top. So, and there's the inside, so you can see that and that. So, coffee grinder cookie jar, made in Japan. I'll be starting that at $20. Yep, start auction. $20 for the made in Japan coffee grinder cookie jar. So cool. It had beans in it. Yes. Hey, Brody, how are you? Okay. Down it goes. Okay, I think that's it for this box. Yeah, that's it for this box. Okay. All right. That's it for this box. Another box bites the dust. I will do a quick run of the stuff that I have here in case someone is interested in anything. I'll do a quick run because new people have come in. So I'll go run. I'm going to, as I put things away in the box. So we have another, we have the export tobacco tin starting now. Hey, Bounty, how are you? Export tobacco tin is running now. I think I'll switch to sudden death for the fun of it. All right, that's going back in the box. And we have an Edgeworth Ready Rubbed America's Finest Pipe Tobacco tin. It had TV antenna. You can take that off easily, but I leave it on because I think it's kind of cool that at one point it was reused for TV antenna bolts. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. It's good to see you again, Bounty. You think these are your favorite glasses? I don't know if I like the cat's eye so much on me, but you know, I was like, I haven't worn these in a while. It's time to bring them out and wear them again. Here's a Mark 10 cigarette tobacco tin. Running that now for 10 seconds. Oh man, people who drive you to drink are the best, aren't they? Do you think the cat eye suits me? Thank you. All right, and what else do we have? That's small. And we've got this pretty red glass with, it's got etching on it. It's etched on here. Beautiful vase. Running that now for 10 seconds. We're now at sudden death. So if there's something that you start to get competition for, you're going to have to put in your final bid, because otherwise you could get outbid pretty fast. Because I'm only running things for 10 seconds. We have the adorable salt and pepper shaker bear hug bears that originally were from Trent. And I don't know why that is there, so I'm not moving it. Actually, screw it. I'm moving it. There's nothing there. There's no reason for it to be there. There was no reason for that sticker. Maybe it was a price sticker at some point. 10 seconds, sudden death. For the bear hug salt and pepper shakers, they hug. They're so sweet. They hug. They're in love. They're in love. Okay. We have the Motorcraft Racing, vroom vroom, Motorcraft Racing clock. It's meant to look like a steering wheel. And it sits on your desk. For if you have any racing fans, this is a Motorcraft Racing, and it was made in Hong Kong, I believe. Yeah, made in Hong Kong. Which is very cool. All right, that goes in there. This big hunk burn in love is it. I don't know what that says, but it's very heavy, and I'd say it was a planter, or I said put your nuts in it. With sudden death, custom bid works best, but you need 15 seconds to do it. Oh well, 10 seconds. I'm just giving 10 seconds. So just swipe if there's competition. Alrighty. Let's see. I'll put this in. And that can go back in there. Alright, what else do we have? The large side things. And we can show this again. This is a bricklayer. It's a German ceramic piece that is a bricklayer, and he's all in good shape. Running that for $5. How much did he have? He had $65 on it in the antique store. I'm just running it for $5 because I'm insane. All right. You're on your lunch. I can't really scan because everything's just everywhere. And I'm gonna unbox. This is pretty much it for this stuff in here. We're gonna do another box. So I will. Sorry, I said groovy. It is that. This is welcome to my life. One of these days I will get organized. But all of my friends on here who've known me for a long time know that one of these days has never materialized yet. So I don't know if it ever will. What is? Oh, it's my. Sorry, I gotta fix my hair. All right. Okay. Peacock, did you buy one of those collector card things? Did you spend the money, the ridiculous amount of money? Sorry, Darren, but it's a ridiculous amount of money for collector cards. Did you do that? Did you do it? I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to get a collector card. I actually created one using AI that's a Magic the Gathering style. Because I want to be me, but as a sorcerer and stuff. First Canadian to get a Thriftworks card, who will be the second? I think I'm gonna make my own. I mean, it's not like it's, and I'm gonna do the Magic Gathering style, but I won't like do them, sell them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, but I'm excited to see what yours looks like. Oh, it works.
Wiggle, 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 let's wiggle our ears. Okay. Hi, I'm Bailey. Let's play.
Okay.
Tell me something fun, and I'll say it back.
Oh. Whatnot is a fun place to buy.
Whatnot is a fun place to buy. Whatnot is a fun place to buy. Whatnot is a fun place to buy. Whatnot is a fun place to buy. Keep going.
Chickens are awesome.
Chickens are awesome. Chickens are awesome. Chickens are awesome. Chickens are awesome. I'm all ears.
I don't know. What are we going to say next, everybody?
What are we going to say next, everybody? What are we going to say next, everybody? What are we going to say next, everybody? What are we going to say next, everybody? Say something silly.
Apples aren't oranges. I don't know if that's silly.
Apples aren't oranges. Apples aren't oranges. Apples aren't oranges. Apples aren't oranges. I'm all ears.
Swipe to the right.
Right to the right. Right to the right. Right to the right. Right to the right. Say something silly.
Yay, Bounty won.
Woo, Bounty won. Woo, Bounty won. Woo, Bounty won. Woo, Bounty won. Keep going.
Congratulations, Bounty. This is yours now. Good luck.
Congratulations, Bounty. This is yours now. Good luck. Say something silly.
Okay, we're going to turn you off now. Oh. Okay, stop. Stop. How do I turn you off? I don't even know how to. Anyways, congratulations, Bounty. This is yours. Oh, thank you for your bed and your purchase. He's very cute. Okay, what else do we have in here? That's so random. This is very random. Okay, I don't know what this. It's a spoon, obviously, or is it a spoon rest? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna turn. Hang on, I can't see because of this. There we go. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. That's horrible lighting, Kim. All right. Hey, little squirrel. I'm gonna run this. I'm not gonna hit run next. Oh, don't hit run next, because I want to reduce the price on this one. Pin start. $2 for the weird spoon. $2 for the weird spoon. Yay. Yeah, it is kind of cool for a gallery wall, isn't it? It's very neat. It's neat. It's neat and discreet. It's going over there. What are these? There's two of these. So I'm going to start with the first one. See what it is. It's a mug. It is a mug. And, ooh, it's a lovely lady. Her name is Gigi. It's a Maxwell Williams designer homeware, first quality porcelain, dishwasher, freezer, microwave, and conventional oven safe, because you want to bake something in your oven in Gigi. All right, so this is a Maxwell and Williams. It's already ready to gift. So there's that one, and then there's Gigi's friend, who's also named Gigi, it seems. So that's what Gigi looks like. Gigi. So there's two of these. So these would make a good gift if you know somebody. You could just add some some coffee or tea to them. And yeah, I don't know. I'm making up things now. So if you're interested, Gigi 1 and Gigi 2 are yours all for one money. $5 for both. Still in their box, ready for you to gift. Alrighty. Where are these going? I'm running out of space. All right. This is a pair of jugs. I can't read what that says. Grieg. I don't know. I cannot read what it says, but these gorgeous jugs. Two of them. I think I hit some dust. I think I hit some dust. Sorry. Sorry, Nat. I'm coughing all over your item. Thank you, Nat. 1, 2, 3, that's coming to you. I'll put that with your other items over here. Okay. And that's in the smalls. So we'll put that over there. Ooh. Oh, no. These go with that other thing. Oh, I can't. Those go with the other thing, so can't do that. Next. Ooh. Ukrainian pottery, I think. Decorate Elise's exclusive, Toronto, Canada. Yeah. I do need a drink. I probably do. I just got some really cool non-alcoholic drinks to try. Some spirits, non-alcoholic spirits. So I'm going to try those. Okay, both of these gorgeous Ukrainian pieces, hand-decorated in Toronto. Hand-decorated in Toronto. Gorgeous pieces with a Ukrainian flair. Thank you for looking. Down those go. What else is in here? Oh, there was. There's also a teacup and saucer. Non-alcohol. Okay, I don't like beer, so I don't think that would work for me. But non-alcoholic beer. I did try when I was in England. I tried non-alcoholic gin and tonics that were really good. And what else did I try? Oh, I tried. Thank you. I said groovy. I also tried non-alcoholic Guinness. Not so good. Thank you. I said groovy. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to run, since they match, I'm going to run these two again, but I'm going to run them for only $2. $3, sorry, because I have to remember about bubble wrap. Oh, $3 for both. That's $1.50 each. If anyone is interested, $1.50 each. I loved Guinness. I hated Guinness at first. You probably have already heard this story. I hated Guinness, but I also hated beer. But sometimes I would want to buy like craft beer to try. And I didn't mind craft beer back in my 20s. But my first husband was an alcoholic. I guess he still is, technically. He never really stopped being an alcoholic. If there was beer in the house, because I would buy like a 6-pack of some fancy thing. And then he would drink the rest. Like I would have one and he would drink the rest of it and be gone like that day. It would disappear. So there wasn't any way to I got frustrated, but then I discovered that he hated Guinness, and like no matter how desperate he was for alcohol, he would not drink Guinness. So then I started drinking Guinness and bringing that home because it was the only thing that he would leave alone and I could have in the fridge for like a month and drink when I wanted to. All right, this is made in Japan, imported into Montreal. This gorgeous vase. This side is undecorated. This side is decorated. There's the inside. Gorgeous vase, made in Japan. Starting at only $5 running now. Oh, my stomach. My favorite beer is local mango beer. Oh, that sounds good. Mango beer sounds good. I remember trying cherry beer from the LCBO when I was like 19. That stuff was horrible. I do not recommend. 0 out of 10. Okay, the mystery box. We are almost done this mystery box. There's plates in here. Ooh, she says with way too much glee. They do have wear on them. 1, 2. This one has less wear. This one has the least wear. They are hand painted. They look like made in Japan, but they do not say that on them. But there's a set of 4. But they all have some degree of wear on them. This is the least with wear. This is more on the line of the most with wear. You can just see the white. Where is it? Little white spots here. All right. Set of 4 hand painted mountain scene plates. Wintry mountain scene, even. So pretty. All right, back in that bag you go. All right. All right, I'm just going to start grabbing boxes to get things moving here. No idea. Continue on with mysteries. Now, this needs to be repaired. So you're getting it as is. It needs to be repaired. It just needs to be someone needs to just take a hammer to this in all 4 corners. This, as you can see, this says what it is. This is Duffins Creek, which is in Pickering, Ajax. Looking south, Greenwood Conservation Area. So that is in Pickering, Ontario. Earl K. Hunter acrylic. He did this in June 21st of 1987. So it's all the information is right there. This is an Ontario landscape of Duffins Creek, which is really fun. So $5 hairs, only $5. It's probably worth way more than that. Especially if you are in the Toronto area. Someone would love to have an actual landscape that's vintage. It's 1987, so that's getting up there in age. From Earl K. Hunter. All right, Earl, where am I going to put you? Goodbye, Earl. We need a break. Let's go out to the lake, Earl, and pack a lunch and stuff you in the trunk, Earl. Is that all right? Good. Let's go for a ride. Okay. This is a yellow. It may look a little ambery, but it's actually yellow. A yellow. Looks MCM. Does not have any stamp on it or anything. If somebody wanted to look it up, they could. But it is a gorgeous plate, and I'm running it for just $5 hairs. Gorgeous serving plate, yellow glass. Could put just about anything on. This would be perfect for a cheese tray. Pre-cut cheese, of course. Don't use a knife on the poor glass. Right, what else do we have in here? Oh, what are you? King's Ransom, age 12 years. Scotland, Glenlivet Distillery. So this is a Glenlivet King's Ransom jug. It would have had, doesn't smell like it anymore, but there are very big pieces in these boxes, yes. And it's all going into, we have a default box size that we're using, so that yeah, so hopefully it's not too much more for each one of your items for the shipping, but we're doing custom shipping profile. So Glenlivet, King's Ransom, if you know somebody who's into Scotch, this is great for their okay, no worries, Donna, I will not bury them. They're on top here because I was going to put them aside. Running this now, Glenlivet, King's Ransom, Scotch jug. You could still use it as a Scotch jug. It'd be very cool to serve your Scotch out of that. All right, what else do we have in here? I got Pyrex. Pyrex ovenware made in the US of A. I know, is it not the cutest? And there's the lid. Now the lid does have, can you see? There are a couple of scritches on the lid. So right, ugh, careful, Kim. Jesus, Murphy. Where? Right there. Where's the scratch? There's a scratch right there. Little dots, scratches, but not bad. And it's good on this side and good on that side. It's actually in really good condition. That's dirt. There's dirt there. There's some free dirt. I always like to include some free dirt so that you can feel like it's a bargain because you had to clean it yourself. Okay, so Pyrex dish. I will do 15. I will do 15. If it doesn't sell here, it's going into my market. Into my market things because it's so cute. Little casserole dish. Thank you for looking. Okay, down you go. Oh, it's going to take me forever to clean this up. Oh, these are so cute. They're little polar bears from Raven Crafts, Alaska. They're a cute little polar bear couple. I think, aren't they so cute? Little polar bear couple. Salt and pepper shakers. 5 doll hairs starting now. And it's sudden death, because I don't know why I did sudden death. Just seemed appropriate. Little salt and pepper shakers. These need to boost. Or I'll look over here on the smalls. Just another manic Monday. Aw. Okay, so this is a Blue Mountain Pottery seal. It's a mini, but sadly he's got a boo-boo on him. So normally I sell minis for like $25 and up, but because he's got a boo-boo on him, but he is a Blue Mountain Pottery piece, I do believe. Maybe not. No, he is not. Nope. Never mind. So normally I would sell him for $15, but because he has a boo-boo, this is Evangeline. This is Evangeline. Now that I see this is what caught my eye. And then the other thing that caught my eye is right here. Okay, so he's got a boo-boo. That's what I was paying attention to instead of paying attention to this. So this is Evangeline Pottery, Canadian Pottery. He does have a boo-boo. He's a mini seal. I'm going to just run him for $5. Normally he'd be $15 if he didn't have that little boo-boo on him. Poor baby. Poor little baby. You're going to have to go in my collection of broken, sad things. I have this idea that I will never have time to ever do of making like rings with the pieces of take broken pottery and then just make a ring, a little, like an oval or a circle out of it, in my spare freaking time. Also make rings out of them. Whoa. Okay. A set of 3 amber glass ashtrays. Literally, we had ones exactly like this when I was a kid. We had these ashtrays because my parents didn't smoke, but you had to have a set of ashtrays. It was inappropriate not to have a set of ashtrays in your house. These ones are so cool because they're stackable. And I think they're just great for like anything. Like I would use them for serving stuff because you can actually put the spoons on here and then have like little dips or whatever in, and then just put spoons or forks, like put little pickles and stuff. If you're having like an antipasto for Christmas, you can put the little things in here and then the forks or spoons could just rest on there. See the things that I come up with? Look at the eggs. Oh my gosh, little squirrel, you've suffered through 3 of my shows. You now have coupons up above in the crown because you now have an egg. I said groovy. Congratulations. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that down over here so it's safe. Okay, what else is in here? All right. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'm just checking for condition. There's a tiny, teensy tiny little rough spot right here, but it's like under the glaze. It's almost, it's like it's sharp here, but it's not, it's all glazed. So I think it was part of the unmolding. This gorgeous trinket dish is made in Canada. It is probably Bose, but I haven't looked it up. W16. But look at this maple leaf, this leaf design, or leaf, just a leaf. It is absolutely stunning. I love this glaze. It is gorgeous. I'm going to run this for $8 because I'm nuts. All right, we're going to do this for $8. Can I learn how to type? There we go. $8 for this gorgeous Canadian pottery leaf dish. Perfect for like candies, trinkets, your keys, whatever you want. Thank you for looking at that. It's so pretty. Okay, keep going over here by the Pyrex. If the Pyrex will let you see. All right, that's it for that box. We got through another box. It is 12:18, so I can go for a few more minutes. So we're gonna try and do one more box while I can. Because the dishwasher people are going to be here soon to deliver the dishwasher. Oh, what's in here? Oh, Lordy. Oh. Why do I pick up the heaviest boxes? Holy cow. Hang on. I got to put a box down. I don't want to bend over constantly. All you're going to see is my behind. Okay. Ah! Oh. Okay. Will that fit? It will. Okay. If it fits, it ships. So this is a little beat up, but this is perfect. It needs some. Yeah, that'll come off. Whatever that is, it comes off. Now you got some of my DNA on there too. Conserve water, drink booze. This is a cute little vintage tin serving tray. And this is just kind of funny if you have one of those like man cave bars or girl cave or human cave bars. This is just a really cute thing to hang on the wall even. It just needs a clean up. I said Groovy's like, I love this. I'm getting it. Isn't it hilarious? And for the price, if you're going to resell it, you could more than double your money. Thank you, I said Groovy. 1, 2, 3, that's coming to you. Put that down over here. Okay, what else is in here? Mystery box. Oh, I love it too. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Oh gosh, the connoisseur's choice. These, I buy these whenever I can. So this is, who made this one? I got to be careful. I'm going to cut the Cutler's John Palmer, made by Craftsman. Made in Canada, stainless steel, made in Canada. So you have the knife, the fork for carving, and you also have a sharpener. Made in Canada. Now these aren't horn. These are a plasticky material. Don't put this in your dishwasher. You'll damage unless you don't care. I have like so many sets of these that I don't care. So this is the connoisseur. You can even see it says the connoisseur's choice. These are made in Canada, carving set. Forget how ugly the box is. What's inside is going to save your Christmas. I'm telling you. I love these things I love these sets. I use these type of knives for all of my cooking. Like I have bigger ones, smaller ones, but they are like the best. They slice through anything like butter. Like butter. Okay, down you go over here. I'm running out of space. I'm gonna put you over there. Ooh, we have a little brown jug. Gooderham's established 1832. Little brown jug of Canadian whiskey. A little brown jug of Canadian whiskey. It doesn't have whiskey in it. Please note, I'm not selling alcohol. There's nothing inside here. It is completely empty. See? Just selling the bottle. For those of you who are bottle collectors, thank you, Bounty. It's so cool, isn't it? It's got the Gooderham's on the back here. Thank you so much. That's coming to you. This is 1975. 1975. Thank you so much, Bounty. Okay, what else is in here? Ooh. I have not tested these, but this is like a little kid size, small. This says Eagle Toys, but it actually worked because you would, if you were a kid, you would actually have your own. So this is a Eagle Toys iron for the kid you want to put to work right away. Teach them to iron early. Actually, teach your kids how to iron things, because when they grow up and they move out, they should know how to iron clothes. In my opinion. Oh, here's another one, but it's darker. And this says, it's another Eagle Toys, Montreal, Canada, 10 volts, 5 watts. This is also Eagle Toys. Running another one. I think this one's prettier, but this one's a little bit more masculine, a little bit more industrial looking. All right, what else is in here? Oh, there's another one. Okay, there is another one, but I will just move it over. You've never ironed anything in your entire life and you're fine? My aunt used to iron, I kid you not. My aunt used to iron her linens on the bed. Made by Great Lakes Die Casting. Doesn't say where, but Great Lakes Die Casting. This is a little, it could have been a salesman sample for all I know. It is a little meat grinder. Yeah, they were 100% cotton in those days, and she never liked wrinkles. There were no wrinkles allowed. Look at that. Little meat grinder from Great Lakes Die Casting. I would guess that this is a salesman sample. Running for $5. Or, if you want to teach your kids how to grind meat. It's a very cool little salesman sample. If you had like a little miniatures collection, this would be perfect. Okay, next up. We've got a pair of little glasses. Hand painted. So pretty. There's the bottom. The dirt and dust is free. Hand painted little glasses. You could use these as little mini vases or put like succulents in them. You could drink out of them though. Delish. Drink your mango beer out of these. So you drink it slowly. A little bit at a time. Ooh, aren't you gorgeous? Look at this art glass basket. Little blue art glass basket. You can see those marks right there, those little hashes are actually from the pincers. You know what I mean? The pliers. There's like these pliers that they use to hold, and they create that design. But look how gorgeous that is. Hand blown, handmade art glass little basket. Running now for 10 seconds. One, two, three. No worries. Okay. We're going to put that back and go there. Ooh. I got an apple. Let's check its condition. Apple paperweight. Glass apple paperweight. It looks like it's cased. It is, I think. It's hard to tell. Apple paperweight. It's all in great condition. It's all in great condition. Apple paperweight starting now. $5 hairs. If anyone is interested in apple paperweight. Be a good gift, Christmas gift for a teacher. Perfect Christmas gift for a teacher. Okay, what else we got in here? Ooh, it's a little crackle jug. Little crackle jug. I can't see where it's made. There's the bottom. Most I haven't ironed in a long time, but I think it's just a skill to know. And if you sew, you need to know. All right, little crackle jug running now. Green crackle glass jug. It would make a great vase. Now it's running. I lied. Wasn't running before. It's running now. So pretty. It's going to go in the minis. We're going to go in the Monday minis. We're unboxing and organizing as we go. What else do we have here? I can go in the minis. Ooh, hello. How are you? Oh. Okay, this has some chips. This does have some chips. But because of the dangers of shipping it, I will still have to run it at $5. It does have chips at the top, but it is absolutely gorgeous vase. Your flowers won't care that there's chips in it. But just because I'm going to have to wrap this like in so much bubble wrap, I still have to run it at $5. Sorry, everybody. It is what it is. All right, put you down over here. Oh, okay. Woo, stretch for a second. All right. I need to look and see what the heck this is that I got here. Glass animals. See if it is a salesman sampler meat grinder. Sad iron, Brockville, and cast iron trillet. Antique and vintage trays. Water, portable bar. Already got rid of that. Okay. All right. This is stone. I will drink water. I'm too far away from water. I didn't think. 13 with ADHD. Everyone else drink water on my behalf, please. Because your girl forgot to bring water with her. She was in such a rush this morning. Why am I talking about myself in the third person? I don't know. It's an owl. I think it's an owl. And it's stone of some sort. I wish Mimix was here because Mimix would be like, it's this stone. So I don't know how precious the stone is, but it's a very cute stone owl. Marbly type owl. After this box, I'm done. Once this box is empty, I am done. So I promise I will drink lots of water when I'm done. Pinky promise. All right, Mr. Owl. Yes, you can lead. Not near to water, but you can lead. This is very true. Oh, it's a seal. Oh, it's so cute. Look at this little pawpaws, or whatever they're called, flippers. It's a little seal. It's a glass seal. It's so freaking cute. All right, glass seal. I don't even remember when did I buy these things? In June of this year. You have a Guinness. Oh, can you drink it for me? I miss real Guinness. The other Guinness is crappy. I do not like the fake Guinness. Oh dear. Oh. Okay. We have a Brockville, Ontario. It is Jason Smart Manufacturing Company Limited. Oh, it's so heavy. Brockville, Ontario. We have the sad iron, and you also get a Jason Smart Brockville, Canada, Limited Canada, the matching trivet that came with it. That's right. You get the set for only $9 hairs. Not, I can type 9. Start auction. Brockville, made in Brockville, Ontario. It actually says right on it. So you've got Canadian provenance right there, and you've got the matching, and it says on the back where it's made. Oh, God. Okay, booth. Going to the booth. Okay. Oh god, it's so heavy. Gently lift that down and place that down. We're almost. Oh my god, it's so cool. Oh, look at that. It is a glass dolphin. That is so pretty. I don't feel anything wrong with it either. Rerun the mini? Yeah, absolutely. Mini is running for you right now. The salesman sample mini, as you can see, it was just a sample, so they didn't worry about it being perfect. Mini. Yes, we will do the art class right after this. Thank you, I said groovy. That's coming to you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to do this next. I'm not going to run it for $5. I am going to run it for $9. Not $10, $9. Only $9 for this gorgeous art glass. And it sits like this. Sits like that. Really pretty. Okay, no worries. That's going in the booth too. It's fun organizing all the stuff that I've forgotten that I bought. This has got some dirt in it, but it is very pretty. And it's very light. This is so light. The amount of bubble wrap I'm going to have to use, though, it was going to weigh a lot once it's sent to you. And it's got gorgeous etching on it. You can see there's like wheat and a flower. There's the top. So this is handmade. All right. Running that now. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful piece. It just needs a wash. I have so much stuff to add to my booth. I have so many boxes. I just need to clear out this. I need to clear out my upstairs is what I need to do. I really should be just not doing shows and just concentrating on that. But it's so much more fun to do all this unboxing with you. You should get on the wait list for our place. It's not that far from you, and you don't have to come like all the time. This is a Flatscroft. This is a Flatscroft jug. It's like a milk jug. There's some residue here. But you could use this as a vase. So it's meant to look like an old milk jug. But it's Flatscroft USA on the bottom. Running that now. Yeah, you could always leave me with stuff too. There are no antique malls near you? Oh no, I said groovy. Thank you, Bounty. This is coming to you, Bounty. I am your vase. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have a lot. We do have a lot of antique malls, don't we? Sometimes I think we have too many. Ooh. Lacing Up is the name of this Carnation instant breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. Carnation hot chocolate tin. This is really cute. Really cute running this now. Really cute with the hockey scene on it, lacing up. I love this. We had, when I was a kid, there was a pond up in the back of the farm field that we would go to and skate. It was not the smoothest ice ever. So I spent most of the time falling, which is actually how I normally spend time falling. I'm skating, I mean. I normally skate and fall. It's more like falling than skating for me. All right, we have a very cute little vintage. I don't know how old it is. It needs a bath. It's got a little rose motif on it, and it's a timer. So see, you just flip it. Flip it to start the timer. And you would just hang that on your wall, as you can see. Hang it on your wall right here, and there's a little flip it. Flip it. Why did I say flip it? I don't know. $2 for the very cute little egg timer that you could keep in your kitchen. It does need a bath. The dust and dirt is free. All right, where am I going to put that? Right here. Okay. Oh God, here's another. The receipt. What have we got in here? Oh, there's another vase. This is a gift craft. Gift craft. Look how pretty that is with the white and the red rose. That's like, what is that? The Yorks and the something from the that, you know, the War of the Roses. I can't remember now. My English history has gone out the window. The Yorks and the Tudors. The Tudors. The Tudor rose and the York rose. Okay. Putting that over here. All right. We're almost done. Ooh, there's another carnation hot chocolate thing. It just duffs. Why is it's very dirty. It's very dirty, but it's a cute little piece. $2 for the cute little carnation hot chocolate tray. There's the back of it. Says a warm hug on a cold day with a cute little skating motif on there. It is so cute. Thank you, I said groovy. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. Awesome. It's over there with your other stuff. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we have Take the Home Sweet Home. True Bluebird toffee made in England. Take the Home Sweet Home. And there's this really pretty girl with her horsey. Bluebird toffee. Oh, there's still the paper inside. All right. Bluebird toffee tin with this really adorable little girl on a horse, and it says "Take the Home Sweet Home." It's a cute little tin. I used to have in my kitchen. I had a Victorian home at one point, and in my kitchen above, I had all kinds of tins like that. I love that kind of shabby chic look. All right, we got another tea tin. This one's got a very Asian theme going on here because of the Asian tea that would have been inside. These were pretty standard fare for selling with tea inside them. So this one is running now. 10 seconds starting now. If anyone interested in the tea tin. Oh, the Freelton antique market is insane. The Freelton antique market is insane. One of the things, I'm 13 with ADHD. One of the things we are going to be starting at our antique market is a week on Saturdays during the warmer season. You can come and pay and just park and sell out of your vehicle or set yourself up however you want. You'll have a space that's big enough for a vehicle and a little bit of extra space, so you can sell and you can come as you please. So you can come one weekend and then skip 2 weekends and then come again and just sell, kind of like it's like a trunk sale like in the UK. That's what we're going to do. So this is Alliston pottery. This is Maple Leaf Pottery, MLP. Yeah, boot sale. Thank you. They were amazing in England. So this is Alliston Maple Leaf Pottery. The Maple Leaf Pottery had this gorgeous blue, and this was made in Alliston, Ontario. It was then purchased by somebody else, and she changed the name to Alliston Pottery, but kept this color. So I'm going to run this for $8 because you don't see a lot of maple leaf pottery out in the wild very often. It's a very pretty vase, double handle. Not as like sleek, but it's very. I like this design because it's kind of rustic. That is maple leaf pottery. Okay, what else do we have in here? Ooh, I thought for a second it was film, but now I'm curious. Oh. Okay, so it's there's little tiny clothespins, and so I'm probably for like putting some these are vintage little tiny clothespins for displaying photographs and stuff. All right, I'll run it because I can. Whoops, almost lost you guys there. $2 if somebody would like there's a whole package of them. Thank you, I said groovy. They're so cute. It's a whole pile of them. Ooh, there you go. They're all coming to you. Thank you so much. And you get, in addition, you get a little film canister. How many people remember film? Having to pull out having to take your film in to get processed. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is adorable, but it's broken. How sad that this is broken. Picture holders. Oh yeah, for a dark room. Sadly, this is broken, but because I'll see if I can find the pieces for that to fix it, because it's super cute. It's a little wash tub, but sadly it's broken. Ooh, what's this? Sugar gum. There's gum in here. I'm not going to open it up. There's State Farm gum in here. You still have one in your parents' garage? It's a good thing to have, because what if there's like a natural, like a disaster, and you don't have any way? I have a tub. I have an old-fashioned tub. I have a ringer thing, and I still have a scrub, so that if I need to, I can. We had one slightly similar to that, but with the ringer on the top. We had someone slightly similar to that. It was a little bit more upgraded. Okay. All right. We've got 3 little tins plus this State Farm Insurance gum, because that's what it says. Ingredients: sugar, gum base, corn syrup, modified food starch. I am selling this only as a collector's item. That's it. It's a collector little box. It's really actually quite cute. It'd be really kind of cute in like a little dollhouse collection or something. All right, we've got John Wagner and Sons extra fine tea. Oops, sorry. We have Wagner's tea, another little Wagner's tea, and also Symington's granulated gravy, improved. It's improved, so it must be good. They're empty. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 items all together, all one lot. The two old tea tins, the Symingtons. I'm still on. I know. I was supposed to stop ages ago, but that's all right. I will find a way to make room for these guys. And I gotta put the dogs somewhere. Oh God. Maybe I'll get them to just drop it. Anyways, I think that's it in here. That's it. All right. Ow. Should I do one more box? Well, I mean, when the guys come to deliver, it's going to cause trouble. So I think it'd be easier just to have them leave it on the deck or something for me. Just that way we can drag it in. One more box. Okay, one more box. BRB, I gotta go find a box. I mean, I don't have to go very far. What's in here? Oh, no, no. Instantly said no to that one. Hang on. This is not. Books. Don't worry. I don't have to go far to find stuff in here. What's in here? Oh my goodness. What? Okay, we're doing this one. Oh my God. Hang on, I'm coming. I'm coming back. I promise. I just gotta, oh God. All right. Oh, I'm coming back. Please hold. Oh man. Holy cow. Move out of the way. There. Okay. Oh. Yes. Leah's always very careful. She doesn't want to be a patient. She knows she doesn't want to be a patient in an accident. No, none of us do. All right, starting off with Superman. Okay, I got to read his butt. Don't you love it that you have to read the butt to figure it out? DC Comics, made in China, Mattel. Made, that's all we know. It says 1186 MJ1NL, whatever that means. I have no idea. He's kind of handsome. The butt messages were the secret. It's right there. It's the only place you have to look. There's that and the feet. You look in the bottom of the feet sometimes. But I always check the butt first. The butt, the neck, depending on how old it is. Old stuff, you check the neck. Newer stuff, you check the feet. And then there's always the butt. All right, shut up, Kim. I have Superman, and you could have Superman instead of me. Here he is. I am more of a butt person. You're right. Here he comes to save the day. Whoosh. He doesn't actually fly, I understand. He jumps. It's a jumping flying. It's not actually flying, I heard. He's just so strong that he can, I don't know. I want to know how he propels himself. If he starts the jump, how does he keep the jump going in space? You know, when he's flying in space and stuff? This is what I want to know. There are no toy. Oh, that's your toy. Okay, you can have this toy. Yes, here. You take that toy. Thank you. Can you take it away? Far away? All right. National Geographic magazine. Maps. You got there's some stickers. There's the Pacific Ocean. There's the Arctic Ocean. There's biodiversity. There's exploration. Physical Earth. Oh my God. Population. Cultures. Natural hazards of North America. The shaping of a continent, North America. The Earth's fractured surface. Water. Oh my God. Dawn of humans. Holy cow. North America in the age of dinosaurs. March towards extinction. Oh my God, there are so many. Pinnipeds around. What the fork is a pinniped? Oh, those are pinnipeds. Okay. World War II, Europe and North America map. Star birth in the Orion Nebula. Mm-hmm. Millennium in maps of the Milky Way. Portraits of our celestial family. Oh, I don't know. This looks like it might be the world. And ditto for that one. That's it. I think that's enough. All right. So if you're an ephemera freak like me, you probably love maps for doing all kinds of things with maps. You can do so many crafts and junk journaling, and oh my God, there's so many like upcycling. How many upcycling videos have I watched of people taking maps and putting them on furniture and upcycling furniture and stuff? Anyways, you can get the whole bunch of them for $5, including the box. $5 for all the maps. And then some. All right, no worries. Moving on. Loki Woki Puddin' and Pie, you need to get back. Okay. All right. That needs to go in the ephemera show. So that goes over there. All right, I have a Smith's 30-hour clock. It's it needs to be fixed. Hello, Donna. The tortoise creeps around once, how slow. 12 times as fast as the hare will go. But watch the tortoise, watch the hare. At 12 o'clock, you'll find them where? Made in England. And it's got like the miles instead. It says miles instead of, yeah. Hello, Donna, how are you? This is a clock that needs to be fixed. Made in somewhere. Spain, maybe? I don't know. Let's read together. Made in... maybe. Anyways, it's made in a place. It's made somewhere. I think it says AIN at the end. AIA. So I'm guessing Spain. All right. So clock. Made in a workshop. That's true. So there we go. It's very hard to find the inners. The inners are right here. The inners, I don't think it's great. It looks, oh, that's right. Great. No, there's not enough space for Great Britain. It would just have to be Ger Britain, maybe. Maybe it's Ger Britain. You're right. So, since this does say Smith's, it probably is. Okay. Anyways, it's a clock. The tortoise and the hare are there. There are the tortoise and the hare. Ah, okay, start auction. I almost went to 20 seconds by switching the wrong thing. Tortoise and the hare are in there. Actually, those would be fun to use on something. Change those out. All right, no worries. Where's the spot? Right. Oh, right. Hello, all right. Does anyone collect vintage Scout items? Because I have a uniform and all kinds of other things in here. So if you want me, tap the screen if you want me to show this, if you're interested in Scout items. Otherwise, I'll skip because it will take a while to show all of the Scout items. I see no hearts on the screen, so we will move on. No worries. Ooh. It was definitely used. This is a Better Homes and Gardens Junior Cookbook for the hostess and host of tomorrow. Thank you, Em. Megahertz. You are awesome. 1963 revised 4th printing. Look how excited they are to be cooking. It's got all these cool recipes and step-by-step instructions. The circus time lemonade. The breads and sandwiches, biscuits and stuff. Oh, MJ, I've tried with her. She doesn't collect it. She only collects the books, so she comes to my booth for the books. But yeah, and there are people out there. I'll just put in my booth. They'll come. If you build it, they will come. All right, I'm gonna run this for only $4 instead of $5 for the Better Homes and Gardens Junior Cookbook with all these awesome recipes. I had the Betty Crocker book when I was growing. I still have my Betty Crocker book. I kept my Betty Crocker cookbook because I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed cooking. Ooh, Heloise's Kitchen Hints. From what year? This was also well used. 1963. 1963, Heloise's Kitchen Hints. Let's see what we got. Stock freezer with sandwiches. Oh. And when times for school, each child goes to the freezer, picks out his frozen sandwich, and plops it in his sandwich bag. The sandwiches are frozen when the child leaves the house, but by noon, they're completely not frozen anymore. They're completely thawed. But wouldn't they be soggy? This saves mother a dirty kitchen every morning, plus all the chaos. So this is make a whole bunch of sandwiches and shove them into the freezer. Oh gosh. Grated cheese mixed with mustard, mayonnaise, and tomato sauce is good. I wonder if the baby name, maybe Heloise the baby. That would be that, and then she could have her own hints. Heloise. I'm sure somewhere in the world, Heloise is a very popular name. Oh my gosh, what in God's name? Oh, this is so dirty. This is so in need of a bath. No, that can't be right. That one that one goes on there. All right, I don't know. Hi, Sandra. Does anyone collect Mighty Beans? Ooh, Mighty Beans. If there's anyone here that collects Mighty Beans, chat with Megahertz, because Megahertz got a whole bunch of Mighty Beans. Looking for you, doing mighty things there. Boom, boom. Mighty Beans. Someone left a Volage. Okay, so this is a Maple Leafs lamp. It needs its shade. I don't know what happened to the shade. And it's dirty. But because of bubble wrap, I'm still going to have to charge $5 just for the bubble wrap alone. Good news is you'll be able to reuse the bubble wrap. First time seeing them, I've never heard of Mighty Beans. What do they do? Do they dance or something? How were they mighty? Okay, and then there's another that needs a bath. There's another Maple Leaf, but this one it does have its shade. It's a Maple Leaf lamp. I can use words. Oh my gosh, today is not a day. Okay, Maple Leaf lamp running now. This is a very weird box. I have to say that. This is the last box. It's officially the last box. There's your Maple Leaf lamp. Maple Leaf players. I don't even know how I'm going to clean that. I might just accept defeat and donate it instead, so I don't have to. Sorry, donation people, but sometimes we will just give them. Ooh! Blue Mountain Pottery. Blue Mountain Pottery little vase. It's a little short vase. Or you could use it for anything. You could put candy in there. You can only take a little bit at a time. Or none. If it's down low. That wouldn't work. I don't know. Put pens in there if you want to. It could hold pens. It would hold pens really well. Only $5 today because I'm nuts. $5 for the Blue Mountain Pottery. The Triple Trees is Blue Mountain Pottery. Nat says yes. Thank you so much, Nat. Mighty Beans are collectible bean-shaped toys with a weighted ball inside. Oh, so they like move. Like that. Thank you, Nat. Okay, that's going down here for you. Oh. Okay. What's next? Oh. A Blue Mountain Pottery mug. That's right, a Blue Mountain Pottery mug. There's just one of it, but I'm going to run it for $5 because I can. I know, look at it. Isn't it cute? This is this is BMP. It's a lovely mug. All right, no worries. Where does this go? On top of here. Oh, this has got some sticker residue, so of course dog hair is sticking to it. Eastern Star. Does anyone collect Masonic stuff? Still has a sticker on. This is oh my gosh, this is Shelly. Holy cow. This is a Shelly teapot. Even I didn't know that. Hang on, let me pull these stickers off. I don't, when I get stuff at auction, it still has a sticker on it. Drives me nuts. Okay, it's a Shelly teapot. It's an Eastern Star, which is the women's version. This is the women's section of this. The women were an Eastern Star. The men were Masons. So this is a gorgeous Shelly teapot. It even has the little end still on there. That was an addition. It's rubber. So Shelly teapot, Eastern Star. It's a Masonic collectible. I'm checking to see if there's a problem with the. It's hard to tell. It's like it's totally molded on there. It is on there good. So I can't pull it off to see. But it's on there good. But this prevented your drips. So the Shelly teapot. That is Eastern Star. I will sell that for $12 today if anybody's interested. Otherwise, it's going in the booth. Eastern Star stuff is very collectible because the ladies weren't as big of an organization as the men's. But at one point, every Masonic lodge had an Eastern Star. And then on top of it, they had they had Rainbow Girls. My daughter was a Rainbow Girl. She was a worthy advisor at one point, which is kind of like the Grand Poobah. If you remember what is this? That's worrisome that there's a sound there. Let's see. It says NHL. NHL, coolest frame on earth. But I hear noises, so we need to check and see what's going on here. I see. Okay. I see why. All right. So this is a Toronto Maple Leafs. It's still in its package. It's a frame from Toronto Maple Leafs. So you could give this as a brand new like gift. The skates actually hang on a hook. If you know a Maple Leafs fan, for the beans, it's 125 different ones. There's some men Pokemon. Ooh, cool. Hey, color me Yes, there's only one mug. But if you're looking for Blue Mountain mugs in plural, I'm going to be doing a Blue Mountain show later next month. I only have one mug, but I can run it if you want. Otherwise, because this is the last thing I'm running, so you wouldn't get a good deal on your shipping. That's the only thing. I'm worrying for you. I'm momming you. Sorry. You can just say run it anyways. I'll show it to you in a second. All right. So I'm gonna run this new. It's new in its box, Maple Leaf, and it's got these skates. That's what the noise was that I was worried about. But it's actually the skates come off, which is kind of cute. Thank you, Nat. This is gonna make a great gift. Thank you, Nat. That's coming to you. I'm just gonna put everything back in the box for now, in the big box, and then I'll put it all together. All right. The one mug. It's just one mug. We had one and it broke. Yay! Awesome. So there's just one mug that I have right now, but I own. You can, if you want to, you can look at Thrifting with ADHD's Instagram, and you will see how much Blue Mountain pottery I bought. But I'll run it just in case. But I have a ton more, so you can kind of select from a bunch of different ones. I've got big, tall ones. Although I broke one of my Blue Mountain pottery mugs. I'm very sad. Like, it was a big Stein one. I broke it. It's very sad. All right, that's it. Holy cow. It's 1:00. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for all your bids and purchases. I love you guys so much. Where are we going to raid to? Let's see. I'm going to go use the iPhone, because the iPhone, Renzi is on, Lemaire is on, Mind's Eye is on, K Mind Your Ink is on. Let's go to Lemaire. Let's go do some women's fashion. What the fork? We're going to women's fashion. $2 starts. Ooh, pre-loved and new with tag bikinis. I won't wear a bikini, but I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be talking about how to create thumbnails that are proven through science to be more clickable. That you will get more clicks from using these tricks. Ooh, that rhymed. Okay.